We may now continue.
I mean, that's on the stream now.
So
I mean, that's pretty tame for us, I guess.
yeah,
Compared to how much.
where we last. Yeah, I've seen some things. So last time we actually spent an entire session just in this one, in this one room,
We sure fucking did.
meticulously clearing out all these different crypts. There was an absurd number of them. The only places you guys haven't gone from here
Like a
was
big
there was
area.
there was a stair area to the right, up to the north. If you guys can, I don't know if you can see my pings in the dark. Yeah, so there was some stuff up there, and then there was a doorway all the way up where the whites came out of to the northwest, which was
room.
labeled, but you guys didn't go there. There was a portcullis all the way to the north that was blockaded off, but you guys didn't go in there either, to what appeared to be some other kind of tomb room. And then, of course, there's stairs that lead up. Everybody make me a perception check, because I know you guys are kind of insane at perception.
I don't know. I'm okay at them.
Well, only one of us, because the rest of us have disadvantage.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Oh, that was an important, a very important aspect last time, is you guys found out that one of your first quests was failed.
No, we can still save her. I mean, we can go back and get the thing from the thing, and cast it on the thing. Right?
Hey, well, I mean, theoretically, she just died. Now I could raise her as another vampire, but
We have to
whatever.
Bring body parts back, and also she's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she is Ash.
Oh yeah.
An important distinction.
And undead.
Yes.
I don't know if. Well, I'm assuming.
But she's dead now.
I'm assuming the one that he used works on undead because.
It's true resurrection.
We probably had to make sure she was dead again first, because it takes an hour, and I don't think she was going to sit there as a banshee for an hour.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the problem. You have her with you, his sister. You guys actually brought her back to life.
Yeah.
Which is cool. She's with you now. I gotta check something.
I think we should level up one more time. Just saying.
All right. Yeah, I don't think you can get that. These Vistani, you catch them in the middle of this fight. The Vistani are slinking away.
They lied anyway. I don't trust them.
You want to say something to us that are too tired to actually see anything?
I mean.
Clouded by guilt?
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I'll let them know.
At this point, they take off into a full sprint, running away.
Wait.
Do you pursue?
I am
The way you
fucking.
can be safe.
If they're running, I'm going after them.
We can keep you safe.
Some of the Vistani I trust, like the ones that we helped at the camp, and also Esmeralda, but these dudes, nah.
During that fight, they're currently here. The closest people up here. Hold on. I'm gonna move you, and I'm gonna move you right back. They're right there.
Ah.
So they actually have a good bit of distance on you guys, and it depends how far do you want to chase them. Like, if
I'm
you guys want
going.
to just hunt them down and murder them. That's fine. We'll see how far they get before they meet an untimely demise.
I don't know if I want to murder them.
Well, I
for
mean, they
not
triggered
doing-
Basher's predatory instinct, so.
Kinda.
Should have known better.
All right. Well,
I'm not intending to like maul them. I want to catch them and get an explanation.
I don't want to do initiative, so we're gonna say you all go before them because that's easier. And you guys can go in whatever order you want.
15.
Also,
25,
out of character,
30,
we've already seen like
40,
some
45,
of
50,
Strahd's people turn
55,
can be
60,
I'm worried that.
Would you mind moving me up to where my arrow is currently, AJ?
Yeah, I got you.
40,
That's 60,
50, 60, 70, 80,
70,
90.
75. Grab! I'm grabbing whichever asshole.
Actually, I'm just...
Bam! Oh wait, I can't grab because I'm sprinting, but...
Okay, so you literally just like in a round, just they catch up to them. All right, that's good. I just needed to make sure you guys could actually get up there.
I can.
Here's the thing.
They,
My character is not trying to capture these guys. Uza is less suspicious than he is worried. I'm guessing they're panicking because we just fucking reanimated the dead. We're clearly here to accomplish some task, and I get the sense they want nothing to do with it.
We fought a horse.
They stop. They say, "Look! We don't want any more trouble. We're just gonna leave you alone, okay?"
But we're here to help you.
See,
Well, we're not
okay,
here to
look.
help you, but we are helping you.
Look, we were sent by Strahd.
Shocker. I roll my eyes.
Look, but when our friend is dead, and we were not sure what we were supposed to do, and we're not sure if we even believe you, but about you helping them. But we don't want to die. We don't want to get killed by you, and we don't want to get killed by the other things that are trying to stop you. We're just going to leave you alone, and if Strahd asks, we're just going to tell him we couldn't find you.
Well,
What will Strahd do if you tell him that? I don't know much about Strahd, but I'm pretty sure, from what I gathered, he will murder you for failing your job. If you stay with us, we can keep you safe and get you out.
actually, there's a good point. Well then, if you are in fact agents of Strahd, and I've known the Vistani are people of many talents, how are you with theater? Because if, say, agents of Strahd were taken captive, then you could have done your job, found us, and still go with us in the event we can get you to safety.
Make me a persuasion.
Oh boy.
I'm so tired. God, I'm so fucking average! I'm so fucking painfully average at every skill! Everyone! God damn it! I roll within a window of about plus or minus 3 or 4 off of 10. Every time!
That was a persuasive argument, but it's just, your delivery was just off. The weight of this place has been so heavy on you.
Fair enough.
But
these are both women. One of the two, she steps forward. She says, "No,
Okay.
no, you don't understand. He'll see right through it.
Fair enough.
Look, our best bet is to make our way out of this place when he can't see us, and I don't know, hope that he doesn't remember what our names are and thinks we're just faceless Vistani."
I really wish I had kept modify memory.
Just look,
the last person we left go on their own way turned into a vampire and got killed. So I'd rather.
Well, then they were
you
naive.
guys-
Yeah.
They were naive.
Also, that was the reincarnation of Strahd's wife, so I'd watched the way you described them.
All of Strahd's brides are naive. Anyone who is willing to marry him doesn't understand his true nature.
I don't think she was willing.
Yep.
Pretty sure she was taken.
One of her looks directly at you, Uza, and she has a
Oh shit.
strangeness to her eye. She says, "Move."
Avert.
Oh, no.
Avert the gaze. Avert the gaze.
I'm stepping out of the way. I am no captor.
If you wish to leave, I will not stop you.
Bayshore, this one starts running. Do you want to use your reaction to stop them?
Bayshore.
Give a more convincing story. Fight for the Achilles tendon.
Damn it! No, they're good. One was predatory. 2 is let them die on their own.
Well, you have another chance. The other one's running. Do you want to roll again?
Nah. The party made the offer for assistance, and these people want to trust their own luck.
If they want to go,
I've seen how that works.
They can do it.
Yeah, I've seen how that's worked out already. As a matter of fact, about 50 feet down this corridor, I saw the end result. I expect the same for them.
They're just going to keep running up the stairs. If you guys want to follow them, you can. Otherwise, they're just going to go off the map.
I mean, that's how we can get out of here, but there's also other places we can explore.
I imagine Strahd's... Our objectives for Strahd are more deep within the castle rather than up and out.
Yeah, we still need to find where the dragon skull is to complete that quest.
We know where the dragon skull is.
Do you know
we
where
just
it
need
is
to
based on where we are now?
Nope.
No. We have to re-find it.
Yeah.
Guys, it's no problem. What we'll just do is we'll dig straight up, and by punching the stone. Jesus, Jake, you punch the wood to make the cabin.
You guys suddenly hear echoing down the stairs a blood-curdling scream.
Shit. I will spend approximately 2 seconds internally debating whether it's a trap before someone might be in danger. We gotta go.
Yeah.
We warned them, but we have to go save them if we can.
I'm growling that they brought it upon themselves, but I will follow the group. He's gonna be bitching in Draconic the entire fucking time.
And I'm the only person who hears that.
Stupid fleshy meat people always going off to find other stupid fleshy meat people.
Did they go up these stairs?
Basher, if they're
correct.
Dead,
Yeah, they went up these stairs here.
That's more meat for you.
We got to check this place out eventually too, but I guess we should head up there first.
Yeah. God damn them.
Hold on, I'm trying to find.
You'll be hard pressed to. I'll be honest. You'll be hard pressed to catch me on this one. I'm booking.
I'm sure Rosalind can.
I'm trying to find where you guys pop out because this map is
absurd,
kind of ridiculous.
My movement is 60 feet.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Are we still in turn-based? Are we still in turn-based mode?
Not until it becomes relevant. Hold on
okay.
a second. So you guys are here.
For an old man, I am relatively fast, but I'm pretty sure a monk and a monk beat me out every time.
Yeah. That barbarian tippy taps only get you so fast.
Until I get in the water, then my lizard folk tippy taps get me like a goddamn speedboat.
Okay. I'm gonna move you guys to another map. Just give me a second.
Never.
We'll be right back.
Wait.
Let's see what killed them, kill it, and then we'll be back downstairs to go down the stairs.
Going up the stairs and going down the stairs.
I was expecting them to make it much further before hearing a scream, so.
We did tell them that this is exactly what would happen.
Mm-hmm. And also, Esmeralda is here.
And also, an old wizard elf and his sister.
Well, I can't control them.
Hold on a second.
Could you ever really control yourself, though?
No.
True.
No one controls these muscles but me.
What muscles?
Exactly.
That's my line!
No, that's the one demon god's line. That was bleeding forever. We're used to strength or con to...
With his fleshy beach ball of a soul.
Oh,
like
he was
pure
upsetting.
soft skin.
I know that it didn't end this way, but I gotta tell you, my honest to God, my headcanon for that is still fucking Hell Battery Eodane.
Oh, that would have been great.
Don't worry, you were too busy getting portcullis.
Listen, at that point, that game was rapidly sliding into myth territory, where dealing with the shit.
Eodane is definitely Loki.
Oh god, fucking mentally unbalanced Loki. Just, no, terrifying. No.
Is Loki mentally balanced?
Oh, so that seems redundant.
Yeah, I don't think he would have the same ambitions if he was there.
I do like
Fair.
I do like how they finally had that turnaround in Ragnarok where they're just like, he's like, brother, you are just so predictable at this point. Like, Jesus. Every time.
Alright.
Ooh,
Oh,
that one could be
I'm trying to put everybody in a narrow hallway.
why would you
You
do this?
fool!
You should know by now that that'll never work.
It's so ridiculous. you sit now, and then, guess what? You have another person.
At least we lost 2. 3.
Yeah, except now you have this lady who's with you.
one
T-shirt.
steps back. Use the Peter Pan.
Alright. Yo, shield boy!
Because I'm dressed like...
All right, I think I got everybody. Look
Holy
toward the
shit.
bottom of the map. Am I
Oh,
missing
fuck.
anybody?
God, there's so many of us.
Oh, dude, there's people wrapped around the other side too. It's so
Bad people.
it's so
How did I
stupid.
get here last? Just...
We teleported. Remember?
Listen. I don't. It's leading on the right. The other people are actually. Hold on, I can fix this.
Can you? Are you sure?
No, I can't. I can't fix it. I can. All right.
Fucking game.
It's- I know. All right, there we go.
Punch you in the...
And the Shield Guardian is currently on the upward stairs, but all right. Anyway,
No, he would absolutely be taking up like the rear just because he's meaty
yeah,
and also
I
slow.
literally just can't.
Yeah.
All right,
It's all
so
good, man.
This dusty, 10-foot wide, 30-foot long corridor has a flat ceiling 10 feet overhead. To the south, a web-filled stairway spirals down into darkness. North end of the hall ends at a wooden door. In front of the wooden door are 2 bloody bodies.
Do we know those bodies?
Yes, you can go approach them if you want.
Yep.
All right,
Oh God, which one?
you're good.
I'm still
You're-
muttering about their idiocy.
Buried, I think.
What hit them? Can I tell? Beishra, this is worth the last 2 uses of your raised dead, isn't it?
If you're actually asking, he would
No, I
probably
don't
try his
hold-
best to laugh.
Oh, this is a real question. How spaced out are you guys in this sort of area?
Well,
Like,
apart from me and I think me and Rosalind
like,
got here further than like
yeah, that's fine. So like
So-
you and Rosalind are here, and then your horse is your horse doesn't even have the wingspan to fly here.
no. So
I mean-
we're equal speed. So right now it's just basically
Okay.
be my horse and Rosalind, and then probably a short distance
what-
behind. Be
What is your horse? Actually, hold on. Ooh, that's interesting. How heavy would you say your mount is?
How heavy is a regular horse? Now add on giant wings.
my
Okay.
horse. I think it's close to about 800 pounds.
Okay.
I think it's the
walk.
the nat-
Yeah, 800
Yeah, no,
to
that's-
2,200 pounds for a horse.
Since it's
You,
flying, I would assume it's slightly lighter, but yeah.
It's
It might.
losing
Yeah, that's the thing. It might be.
muscles,
It might
organs,
be
and flesh, though. It's
naturally.
Whichever the case is, it's still a horse.
Most,
Yeah. No.
most of a horse.
Hold on. I'm trying to
It's the bones of a
figure.
horse with wings.
So it's a little bit more than a horse, but also a lot less.
Okay. You walk with your horse, and you've triggered a trap because you're
Damn it.
walking with your horse.
Surprised I didn't see that on passive eyes. Deception.
You didn't get here in time.
Well, I was right behind him.
Right behind a giant horse in a narrow
That's a good
hallway.
point.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it is bony.
You would have. This is something that wouldn't have been something you could find passively. You would have had to look for this because, like, you would have had to see the seams. About a 10-foot section of the hall, basically the spot that your horse is on right now. 2 steel portcullises.
Motherfucker! Motherfucker! AJ, you piece of shit! I swear to God!
It gets better. 2 steel portcullises drop from the ceiling at lightning speed.
You're a dead
seal
man!
off a compartment. An instant later, you hear the sound of turning gears and rattling chains, and the whole chamber you're in rockets upward.
Oh God!
Oh shit!
Did you just get dumbwaitered?
As this is rising up, a gas appears to fill inside the chamber. Make a con save.
Fucking hell!
Oh!
What a weird Dark Souls trap.
Don't make it that comparison. It's horrifying.
This is clearly Sen's Fortress.
Oh Christ!
When he says it rocket upwards, I was expecting to be just a spiked ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay. Is your horse immune to anything?
Oh, nope. It is a regular, by-the-book, supernatural flying badass.
Alright, your horse needs to make a con save as well.
Nat 1 this, you bitch. Do it.
Nat 20 this, you bitch.
Oh, that's so average.
Damn!
Your horse falls unconscious.
Oh, shit.
Oh God, he got roofied. Poor Chrysor.
I didn't know it could do that. I thought it just poofs.
It might just be
No, I think this might just be knockout gas.
sleeping
Unless
gas.
if its hit
yeah.
points are 0, it poofs.
No, it does not poof. It is. You suspect it is just like something similar to knockout gas.
Shit. All right.
Hold on. Let me. All right, Mike.
Yep.
You've got a turn here before this thing is going to get to
Wherever it's
the
going.
top.
Terminal.
So it is your action. This thing is still moving up.
Okay. So I'm in sort of a closed box that's flying me upward.
Correct.
Can
yes.
Can I see the ceiling at all above me? Like, I'm in a box that's being lifted, and I can see neither the mechanism. I just see the roof.
Yeah, you see, like, there's a portcullis, so you see, like, a stone shaft that you must be moving up toward. Like, upwards in. You just see that moving, but it's, like, a pretty narrow. You hear, like, the occasional sound of grinding as this thing, like, hits. You guys, you also hear... it sounds like gears and pulley and weight and something like that. So obviously there is some sort of counterweight.
Okay. If there's a counterweight, that's all I needed to know. Give me 1 second. Let's see how this goes. I believe in me.
Someone
Do you guys
has
believe
to.
in Harvey Dent?
Yes.
I need you guys to believe in Harvey Dent.
I've
Never.
always believed in Harvey Dent. Flip that coin, you beautiful monster.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot that this was here before I figured out what would happen to them. So this was just a nice coincidence.
I'll draw my fucking staff, and I will put a wall of ice directly above us. Whatever I'm heading towards, I ain't going all the way up.
All right. So while he's doing that, basically you get there at the same time, like right behind him, and then he just rockets upward.
Whee!
So is there any mechanisms I can see that controlling this, like pulleys or anything?
Actually,
throw a wrench into.
so the thing that he got in was a 10-foot. Hold on one second.
If only you were there so you could slow fall backwards.
What?
Use your slow fall to stop going up somehow.
As he goes up, you see. Do you want to stick your head into the open gap and look up?
No, not really.
Do it.
This is about to get fucking messy.
I really don't.
Oh, I mean, come on, man, save me! Fucking dying over here.
I don't know that.
You said you believed in Harvey Dent.
You're not Harvey Dent.
Mr. Harvey.
Not
I'm about
yet.
to be a Harvey Dent in the ceiling.
That's your problem.
You realize this is haha. I won't crash into that truck if I crash into that tree first.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll look. I'll stick my head over and look up.
Haha, cone of gold.
Okay. Make me a dex save.
You fool.
I've never stopped believing in you.
Okay, that's good enough. You stick your head up and then immediately retract your head back as a 10-foot cube granite block slams down into where the elevator used to be.
Jesus. The fuck is this hallway?
Well, I didn't get killed.
So this area is currently blocked off. There's currently a giant block blocking the entire hallway.
And Uza is there.
He sure is.
And what the fuck happened to these people?
Baishra, you're Chris Reptile Field. Punch the block.
I'm too fucking tired for this.
All right. Now I need to. All right.
Like,
So
I can attempt it.
now I need to figure out where Uza is. Hold on.
Look at you making multi-level party escapades.
Listen. It's not my fault. Okay. I didn't do this.
Okay,
you
so
did,
here's
you
here's my
remembered it.
question. That block, I assume that block was the counterweight.
Yeah.
Was I able to halt it at all? Like, did I?
From what you can gather, there were two shafts next to each other. And
I see.
basically with some sort of pivot point at the top, where once you went through... So, like, you know how the Fort Pitt tunnels at the end, like, toward the city, are above and below each other?
Yeah.
But, like, on the other side or next to each other? Something similar to that.
Got it. Okay, so my only the reason I ask is because if I threw a wall of ice above me before I hit the ceiling, did the counterweight hit as far low as it can go?
Oh, your wall of ice got obliterated. Actually, how many
Holy
hit points
shit.
does your wall of ice have? Actually, this is relevant. How many hit points
Okay,
does your wall of ice
hey,
have?
listen, if that even muted some of the damage of this, I will fucking take it. A wall of ice has, this is a 10-foot squares. So 100 fucking 10-foot square, 100 feet of solid fucking ice.
Okay,
This is a
so
10-foot wide thing. And each one of those has only 30 hit points each, so it's not that bad. I was fucking shattering through that like movie glass.
each section is of that wall is taking 46 damage.
Oh man.
So, what's funny, as you look around, you can now see that there was a trap door in the top of the elevator.
Did I fuck it up by slamming it into ice?
No. You had about a round. If you would have spent that round opening the trap door and trying to escape, you would have.
Sandwich.
Sends fortress.
Yeah.
Foolish trap designers! They should have known I could never abandon Chrysor in such a manner.
The reason this is relevant is because if I had to check that because if the ice was there would have been a gap at the bottom, down where everybody else is. But because the ice just
Tong, 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 tong.
yeah, I will say this though,
It's
that the granite. You guys don't know what's happening. You see this granite block on the bottom stop for a split second and then fall.
Man, I am dropping some high-level magic shit for just what I think is so cool, but the banshee thing. I'm having so much fun with this. All right,
That'll teach you to waste your.
What's funny is that
I think I would have slammed into the ceiling.
If he would have failed that deck save, I don't know that I would have rolled damage dice. I think it just would have been like, you're done.
Well, I mean, it could be more like I failed, but it clipped my shoulder, so took a lot of damage.
Well, yeah, that's fair. But in this case, if he would have gotten hit by that, you probably would have given him advantage on that save if he hadn't have made it. If I would have thought about it, because you gave him extra time with your wall.
Yay!
Yay! All right, let me pull my 100 maps over and figure out which of these 100 maps you're on.
I'm glad we didn't fail a save or die.
The answer is all of them.
It wasn't necessarily. It doesn't read as a save or die, but it literally uses the word pulverizes. So I don't know how else to interpret that.
Well, I mean, for one thing, it's a missile, so I can reduce its damage.
No, you're the missile.
I want to see how you. Let's say I accept your premise that it is a missile, and I accept your premise that you can
deflect it.
Deflect it. I want you to explain to me what happens.
Yes.
All right.
I catch it and then drop
my
it because
teeth.
I can't throw it.
All right. Let me figure out where you are.
It redirects itself horizontally and blows up a chunk of the castle.
Let's see if this works.
In fact,
That sounds about right.
It's fine. So Mike just stepped on this. Becky's sitting there next to me. Mike just stepped on this part, and as soon as all of his horse's weight went on it, portcullises slammed down on both sides, and the whole chamber was actually an elevator that rocketed upward
Oh,
and released sleeping gas into the chamber.
but is the horse okay?
Well, the horse is sleeping right now.
See? Now that's somebody who's got their goddamn priorities in line.
And then Rosalind tried to stick his head up to see what the hell just happened, and then had to make a deck save and pull his head back because a giant block of granite, counterweight to it, slammed down right where the elevator used to be.
But
Yeah, the horse is fine. Well, it depends on what you define by fine, because the horse is a skeleton.
But it's always been like that, so it's fine.
No, it hasn't always been like that.
It has been since this was a Pegasus.
Yeah, ever since it was a Pegasus,
All right.
it's been like that. So yeah, you were correct.
All right, what map is this?
You guys
Okay,
be quiet
so I gotta
over
go. I gotta find where map 4.
Listen, you're the one that did this on purpose, Mike.
Fuck you! Fuck you! I never asked for this.
All right, so now I need to
Okay,
It'll
Jason.
now I need to figure out where the heck you are.
That'll teach you for reminiscing about the portcullis.
Oh, is that what you were talking about? Is that why you're angry with me? Is for the portcullis?
That was what the joke was initially, just from fuck you! No! Not again! Not again!
All right. Hold on. What map is this?
Barovia.
This is so ridiculous.
Just cast animate objects on the elevator and walk it back down.
Honestly, I was channeling my fucking Harry Dresden for this.
God, mean.
All I had, I'm like, I don't have anything that I can use to manipulate the environment. All I have is offense. Offense! Just...
All right, hold on a
Just summon
second.
Basically a wizard PI weaponizes an elevator to stop a giant animated scorpion What's one of the things that happened?
Mhm.
Oh, fuck off with that shit.
Seriously,
If you're gonna read the book, isn't the
spoilers.
fuck off with that. Fuck off. No, I'm not playing that game. Fuck off.
Spoilers.
What are those things that go on cars that keep the back from popping up at high speeds?
Trunks.
You mean
Yes.
shenanigans?
Fuck you, Trunks!
Bolts, probably.
You mean shenanigans?
Oh, okay. Mike, you get to the top. There is no. I don't think there's an apparent way out. Hold on.
Professor Riversong, University.
To me. Who are you to me?
Again. Spoilers.
Yeah. So the portcullises retract upward, but there's still no apparent way out. There is, however, as you're looking around, a trap door directly above you.
Alright. So,
Open it and Strahd just punches you in the face and closes it.
first and foremost, I'm going to check on my horse. Try to shake Chrysor awake.
Yeah.
See if he at least is responsive.
Yeah, you shake him and shakes his skeletal head, stretches out his wings, stands up.
Screams.
Alright. Well, the trap door. So there's a trap door in the weird pseudo elevator, yeah?
Yep,
And then there's another
at the
trap door
top.
above that.
If you just see the one trap door in the elevator, unless you're going to open that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm all out of...
You're
Actually, I'm going to take a moment to think.
No, he's Sigmire. He's Dark Souls.
No, poo.
Hold on.
Think. He's a bear of very little brain.
I'm going over my spells and stuff like that. Give me just a minute. You guys can, if you guys have thoughts, by all means carry it away. But I assume that I'm far enough away that
oh
I
yeah,
can't.
you make me.
I got nothing personally.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing right now.
Right now, Ross is
Make-
basically clutching her chest.
Mike,
saying, what
make
the hell
me
just happened?
I'm trying to figure out if you could judge distance. Make me a survival check.
Based on that kind of fucking fall, that'd be tough.
Don't worry, you'll have disadvantage.
Basically, no.
So average.
You don't know how far up you went. Because you don't know, like, if you had gotten it, you could have, like, based on how fast you felt like you were going and how, because you could see the shaft of the wall as you were going past it.
Yeah.
And if you had a good sense of direction and stuff, you probably could have figured out, like, how far you went, but, like, you really don't know.
right.
Let me go back to the other group for right now, and then we'll.
All right. Here's my question. This thing is a pretty snug fit with the hallway, yeah, or with the track.
There's like something like an inch or two on either side of the elevator between it and the wall. There's like, unless you can shrink yourself down pretty small, you're not going to be able to fit.
Yeah, I can do that, but fuck it. It's an option if I need to. I don't want to abandon Chrysor up here. I'm going to climb up onto him so I can reach the top, like stand on his back, and lift. Yeah, lift the.
Oh, you know what?
It's just a slushy above you.
I'm a terrible liar, by the way. I'm a terrible liar. It is you guys can walk forward. The granite slammed down here to the right. I'm a bad person, and I'm sorry.
I'll forgive you one day.
Yeah, you guys can walk forward. You're good. Yeah, I was wondering to myself how that worked. Yeah, so as you guys step forward, you see this big elevator shaft that goes up far enough. You can't see how far it goes, including Mr. Dark Vision 120 feet. You can't see how far up it goes.
This is a big castle.
This granite slammed down to the right. There's a granite block there. Uza, are you still on this page somewhere?
Yes.
I don't know where you are. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
No, whatever. It doesn't.
Any of us truly know where we are.
There you go. I'm just gonna put you in the elevator shaft.
What?
You're just.
I'm going to assume that all of this floor is like brickwork, right? So I'm assuming that's what the elevator's bottom is made out of, more brick.
Yep.
Okay.
Something else you notice. There are no bodies.
What?
Son of a bitch.
We've been bamboozled.
Fucking bamboozled.
They might
Ooza!
have bluffed us back there.
I yell as loud as I can. Ooza!
Oh shit! Do I have send them?
What?
You can hear the echo of that them yelling for you down this elevator shaft. He sounds faint, but you can definitely hear him. Like he's not like a football field away.
Football.
He's not a football
Tennis,
field
hockey.
away. So, like, imagine some percentage of a football field trying to yell back and forth to somebody. You can't hear him great, but you can definitely hear him.
If only we had thaumaturgy.
Well,
Some of your wizard
possible that
friends
they just
definitely
bluff.
have it.
Get out of us.
Can we reach this elevator shaft, this chain, this granite block, or is it just,
It is.
or is it like behind the wall and a separate shaft?
No,
entirely?
it's in a different. You can see it, but you can't see the mechanism. Like whatever is attached to the top of it, you can't see. It must be above where the ceiling is.
My original thought was just to climb up the goddamn chain and break through the bottom of the elevator, but if it's all brickwork, that's gonna be difficult at best.
From where you are now, and you're walking underneath the elevator, there are no chains at all. There obviously must be some sort of chain at the top of the elevator he's in, and there's some sort of chain on top of the counterweight. But the counterweight fits into the adjacent chamber in such a way that you'd have to break some of the castle apart to even get to it.
Yeah. Well,
Bullshit.
that's where we're at.
All right, so what do you guys want to? How do you guys? Because you guys can communicate just fine. I mean,
Well, I called up to you, so I'm waiting for a response.
I'll call back down. There's some kind of chamber up here.
Oh, thank God you're okay.
Is
there any way to get back down, or?
It's pretty snug. I might be able to make it, but there's a trap door up here. I'm gonna see where it leads.
You just be careful.
Thanks, Mom! No, that's not really. I'm actually quite terrified.
Well, you hide it with humor.
God damn it! I fucking disconnected. What did I miss?
Nothing. I yelled up for Uza. Uda yelled down at me.
We laughed.
And cried.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone checked the door?
Not yet.
Well, if we can't physically reach anything on this shaft, we might have to just find a way up, which means we're being fucking corralled through this door.
I know AJ said it, but I want to double check. So
I'm
that
gonna
my
say.
character knows it in character. Can you see anything up there, Hyacinth?
Nope. Way too far.
Oh shit! Which means I can't.
it
get
is.
up there.
It is somewhere, something more than 100 and something more than 120 feet.
Well, if it was 121 feet, I might be able to make it.
You're gonna Ninja Gaiden up the walls?
I could do something profoundly stupid, but I'll be honest. I want to see what goes through the trapdoor first. I'm gonna shout down. I'm gonna check the trapdoor.
I was gonna say I could always fly us up there, but I don't want to know if things are gonna come back down as we're flying up there.
Well, that's where Dacia goes first.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know that to stay out of the way in case it releases and the whole chamber drops.
Well, then I was gonna back up, but everybody else is there. I'm gonna look for other traps just in case before I go towards the door.
Okay. You do not see any traps, and you don't hear anything on the other side.
Alright, I move up there then, in case it does come back down.
Okay. Mike, are you going to open your trap door?
Yep, let's give it a push. Or a pull.
It is a pull, and there's another trap door.
I assume that one's a push.
Russian nesting doors. Doors all the way down.
I pop up inside a much smaller version of Strahd's castle. Ooh, it's so cute.
Cool. Okay, so actually, man, imagine if you were. So it's a funny picture to me. 10 feet is enough that like a normal-sized person could like jump up and grab it and then kind of scamper up. If you were a halfling, you'd just be stuck. just trapped in the elevator.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure halflings are like spiders that they can crush their body down to about an inch in width and squeeze.
All right, listen.
Places.
If you guys had taken the gift of climbing from the Amber Temple, this would have been no problem.
I don't think it would have changed anything.
Cage. Good. Thank you.
Okay,
it's nice to not have to yell.
So, all right, you guys are going to communicate everything anyway, so I'm just going to pull everybody onto this page. Although you don't all have tokens here, so I don't know that it matters, but so maybe just I shouldn't do that because who cares?
Yeah. Oh, AJ, if it matters, I'm gonna try at least to keep it down a little bit. Not just push
That's
the thing
tough
open.
considering you guys were yelling down the.
Oh yeah, no. I just mean as I push the thing open. I don't think I have any real shot at a stealth. I just don't mean I'm not just gonna flash kick the door open.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why I pictured my character yelling friendship while he does it.
Why are you the wrong? Oh, you're actually the right size for once. Nice. Okay. And then let me get your.
Holy shit! It's a bigger version of Strahd's castle.
Let me get Chisor.
So you're gonna be able to make it up?
I mean, he can kind of. Basically, he can pop up on his back legs and just kind of like kick. Actually, have him make an athletics.
I'm sure it will look.
No,
awful.
it's because it's 10 feet. He can't.
That's a strength check on it.
That's okay, Chrysor. Wait, I'm gonna lean down and whisper wait there.
In order for him to get up, he would basically have to get on his hind legs, put his front legs up on top, kick off, and like flap his wings a little bit to give him a little bit of lift.
He's got
and
no
then,
wingspan in here.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Actually,
okay,
what I did consider doing was just dropping things. You know, the kind of like if you bury somebody slow enough, they can just keep stepping on top of what you drop.
Yeah,
I don't see enough stuff in this room.
No, actually.
See, I told you. You need create or destroy dirt.
No, I didn't mean to make you that big. Stop.
Yes, I have ascended.
I can't snap you back. There we go. Whatever. Okay. So you come to a landing 10 feet wide and 20 feet long. A cold draft of wind rushes down the spiral staircase at the north end of the east wall. and whistles
Gross.
mournfully through the room before streaming down the stairs to the south. An ornate square rug covers the floor to the south. Set into the west wall is an iron-bound wooden door with a wooden trapdoor you just came up set into the floor in front of it. Hanging on the north wall above the trapdoor is a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a serene yet penetrating gaze.
Is this Strahd?
Oh no.
God damn it!
Quit dying.
Fucking trying.
Portrait of Strahd. Nah, it's not him.
Castlevania.
Wow, looks nothing like I expected him to look like. How old is this painting?
This is not. This looks enough like him. You think this might be him before he was a vampire?
Like I said, we've already seen like what he actually looked like currently.
Yes.
Let me take a quick closer inspection of this picture.
The eyes appear to follow you.
Get real close and squint. It makes me uncomfortable, but so does this whole place. How sure am I that those eyes are following me? Trick of the light?
It is difficult to tell.
Nah! Gonna illusion a little hood over his face. I don't like being alone.
I'm getting genuinely angry.
What? Oh, sorry. I forgot you kept dropping in and out, and I was like, why? It's just a painting.
I don't even understand the context of the painting. That's how much I'm dropping in and out.
He went through a trapdoor. He's in a little corridor. He's in a 10-foot, 20-foot long corridor. There are stairs, 2 sets of staircases next to him. There's a door he can go through. And then there's a painting of what appeared to be Strahd before he became a vampire.
Oh.
There's also a very nice rug.
Actually, that's a better idea. How big's that painting?
That is a good question. It doesn't tell me, so I would say, like...
Gonna have to eat a horse.
Probably... about 10 feet by 10. It's a pretty big portrait, covering that whole wall.
Okay, no, that's too big for me to lift. Well...
Actually, hold on, let me check that. No, actually... No, it's probably about, like... 6 by 6 or so, actually.
Okay, that's still beyond
it's whatever size it is. The portrait is about as big as like actual Strahd is. Like the scale is 1-to-1.
Yeah, like I said, I don't like it. It creeps me out. I'm put a little illusory hood on him, and then the other. Okay, so I see 2 things in that room. I see the what looks like a door to my left. The portrait right in front.
Wait, are you actually putting an illusory hood on him?
Yes.
Initiative.
God damn it!
Godspeed, buddy.
Feels nice knowing you, friend.
Can't believe this is how Mike dies again.
I believe in Harvey Dent.
Okay, real talk, Mike. How many of your characters are we gonna have like siding with Strahd by the time we get to him?
Of all the ways to die, the first guy got killed, getting fucking ground down by a night hag coven trying to save little kids. If I die because I pissed off a painting.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a surprise round.
Yes, it fucking is.
Okay.
Shit on a fucking shingle.
You cast this thing. the painting moves, not the painting itself. The painting is to the wall, but like Harry Potter portrait style.
Jesus!
The figure in the painting.
Scooby-Doo portraitized style.
Huh?
Scooby-Doo portraitized style.
No, as in the portrait instead of holding a stance, then starts moving.
It's Gozer.
And
it's okay. You're just getting assaulted by the final boss from Ghostbusters. What could go wrong?
This could go wrong. That is exactly what could go wrong.
Oh, that's a good spell.
Fuck you. All right. Since Chrysor is functionally 10 feet below me, do you want me to roll initiative for him as well? Because I don't have a token.
Yeah. Hold on.
He can just be screaming the whole time.
Yeah, he can't really do shit down there. He's
There
still...
you go. He's there. He's not actually. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, he goes before him too, but.
Oh, Chrysor is fucking shocked as shocked can get. So.
Actually.
What's going on? I'm fighting a painting.
Oh yeah, Chrysor has to make that save too. Actually, no, because you closed the trapdoor underneath you, so that wouldn't make any sense.
It just sees a rave going off up there. It just
Yeah.
sees a sick party, bro.
Mike, you got to make a wisdom save.
I'm sorry, I was just looking at the
No worries.
wisdom save. All right.
Wisdom
fuck
save.
me.
You got it.
Woohoo!
Sorry,
Nice.
DC was 20.
Fuck you. I have a +2 to this. That's exciting.
Okay. And this thing has an illusory hat on. This portrait, the physical portrait on the wall didn't move, but this thing is now moving. What do you do? This has attempted to cast hypnotic pattern on you, which you know what that spell does. You resist it, but now you're in front of a living painting.
Kick attack. Hit it with the bone.
Set it on fire. Cause
Use a boning blade.
Yep. This is as good a time as any. I'm gonna lift this trapdoor and I'm gonna hop back in. Close it behind me. That's my action.
Actually, hold on. I lied. I'm a bad person. I totally forgot something.
You keep lying.
There was somebody else in the initiative that I need to see if they beat you.
That's just another shadow demon.
Oh, maybe.
It was sad it didn't get the fight last time.
I was hoping I could black out the whole painting, but I was reading I had to read hypnotic pattern.
What?
Fuck you!
Hey, stroke.
Fuck you!
Oh, Mike's seeing stuff we can't see because we're not up there.
As it turns out, both the inanimate objects in this room were animate.
Was it the rug?
It was the rug.
God damn
Listen,
it.
if this trapdoor fucking bashes me in the chin, I'm gonna be pissed off. Just...
I forgot rugs of smothering were a thing. I think Mike had us fight them at one point in the fucking lich lair.
Yeah.
Along with all the fucking animated weapons.
The whole dinner table was all animated.
Fucking piece of shit.
Chairs and swords and shit.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna say it went after because I bet it would have moved. It would have went when the portrait went. But we'll just say it goes after it because I messed up. I'm a bad person.
It was a dive.
Mike,
So
you aren't this thing. This rug.
Just bring it on! I ain't afraid of tapestries, bitch!
This rug just
Why is it so
flies
big?
over to you. Because it's big!
It's fucking huge! It's bigger than my horse!
yeah, but it's flat.
Could you hear him?
It's gonna
I
burrito
can't
you.
hear everything they're saying, but I heard that.
Alright.
This ain't no little bitch bathroom rug! I could furnish a house with this thing!
Once you kill it, you can use it as a parachute to descend back down.
I'll be honest. There's no fucking universe that I saw that coming. There's none!
Okay. Alright, so now it's your turn. You've got the rug is not over top of you yet. The rug had to be like here.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I had disadvantage
It
against
doesn't-
the first attack because I.
No, because you beat it on initiative, so you weren't.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, that's incredibly relevant.
Yes, it is.
So at this point, you now have a painting on one side and a rug on the other.
Lift that trap door, hop down in, use my action to close that trap door.
That's an opportunity attack.
Yes, it is.
I can't believe you're going to get
Oh my
suffocated.
god! It can't stop you from going down in the hole. It goes down with you. You're now in the elevator, wrapped in a rug of smothering.
And now the horse is going to stomp you free.
Oh, damn you! Kick higher! Kick lower! AJ, is it safe to assume that the rest of the encounter is gonna be in squeezing for me?
Well, the funny thing is, now you can't.
I can't close the lid because
you can't close the lid. Yeah. Okay. So
I'm gonna try to use
your
my
turn.
action instead to
You want to escape the grapple?
to try and escape the grapple. Yep. To
Oh my god, so dumb.
Shame you
And
missed
then-
all these.
Yeah,
oh
it
shit!
is.
Yeah. I'm so
Joker!
You're good at these too.
God damn you!
All right.
Chrysor, save me!
It is Chrysor's turn.
Is the creature also restrained? Does it not have advantage?
No.
Just the target.
Where the heck is my rug of smothering? What the heck?
It's on
Rug of smother. I have like 100. I have a bunch of. No, I have a bunch of different pages open. Oh, there it is.
If I don't die,
It doesn't. It doesn't have a high AC, and you still. Your horse still managed to miss it.
Yep.
Okay. So that's Chrysor's turn. The Rug of Smothering doesn't really do anything except drag you into. Actually, it keeps you right underneath the hatch, and
So I'm sort of like hanging in my punching bag. Is that what I'm doing right now?
no, it fell with you. You're in the elevator all the way. You're just underneath the open trapdoor.
Okay.
All right, now I got to pull up the Guardian portrait here. Specifically, the only reason that matters is you don't get cover from whatever the Guardian portrait's doing.
Uh huh. Damn it! Why don't I have fire attacks?
You do.
Well, not like a fireball.
You know what's interesting though is that actually works out for you because the dude can't see you now, which is incredibly relevant.
Why doesn't he just hop off the wall and come kick my ass?
He leans out of the painting and just starts dropping shit in.
Mike, make a wisdom save.
This is not my day, you guys.
Your horse also needs to make a wisdom save.
God damn it!
Except
All right, you
Uza doesn't
you
need to
did
make
it.
one because he's blinded.
is he blinded?
Yeah, he's blinded and restrained.
Oh yeah, then don't make one at all. But he
Well.
doesn't know that. The painting doesn't.
My horse face.
That's
Does it-
spell save DC. I think that beats the.
Does
save
the
DC.
Rug of Smothering need to? Does it see?
No, it is blind sight.
I figured. But still.
Yeah, your horse saves too, and then that's it. Okay. Uza, on your turn, you take smothering damage. You take 2d6 plus 3. Damn.
Wowie.
You're getting fucking boa constrictor squeezed.
All right.
You have one. you can hold your breath for con rounds, right? So you got a long time. You can't breathe, but you got a long time.
Alright, let's see what I can fucking do here.
Give a misty step. You can't see anywhere, so you can't.
That's fine.
Fucking rug.
What do you think the odds are that this guy has an intelligence score of greater than 4? Can I make it laugh? Alright, Shit. I think...
You can't do anything that requires sight.
I can't do anything that requires sight, and I can't do anything... Let me reread the...
Restrained.
I'm restrained, and I'm blinded. Does restrained affect your skill checks?
Restrain gives you... Yeah, you're exhausted. Level 1. You have a speed of 0.
You have disadvantage on any attacks. You can blindly stab it.
No,
you auto-fail ability checks that require sight. No, yeah, you can try to break out again. You can...
Alright, I've got a pretty decent acrobatics. I think I'm gonna...
Roll double 12s.
Again?
No, I can't trust that this thing's gonna be... I thought about trying to Dissonant Whispers it, but it's a fucking construct. I don't know if it even has fear. I gotta try to break loose. I gotta try! Whoop.
I have faith in you. I have faith in misplaced.
That is not 13.
Stop
and I did not expect... I did not expect this DC 13 to be so...
I got a +7!
Disadvantage on everything.
Why am I so average?
Actually, it wasn't relevant there because the first one was the bad roll.
Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's true.
I get the sense... Chrysor is definitely squeezing right now. This is a fucking clusterfuck down there. I don't think those hooves are going to be much use anyway. I don't even know how many fucking hit points this thing has. Can Chrysor try to help me out a little bit? Use its teeth to kind of pull at, or is that just not feasible? It's kind of a mess.
I don't know if you can use your action to break another grapple. Is that a thing?
Would it just be like using the help action?
Why doesn't Chrysor just aid me in my next attempt?
Chrysor can try to shove him. I guess that's what we would be. It'd be a shove.
That's sort of the problem. There's nowhere to shove him. We're in a 10-foot space. This thing is as big as the space we're in.
Yeah, this is kind of rough.
That's what I was saying. Maybe it's like using the help action for your next attempt to break out.
Yeah, it can help you.
He'll use the help action for my next attempt to break out.
That way you'll have a normal roll and hopefully it won't be a 12.
And you know what I'm going to do? Actually, one more thing. Ajak, I'm going to ask, and this is definitely a favor. Can I please give it a Bardic Inspiration? I keep forgetting I have those.
Yeah, go for it. It's fine. That's fine. No worries. Alright, we're getting another...
Who are you bardically inspiring? Yourself?
My horse. I can't inspire myself.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you can inspire yourself.
It just has to be able to hear you. So it's just you screaming out, help. I'm inspired now. And then he stomps a hole in you.
I'm going to polymorph myself into a giant constrictor snake and then grapple it.
No, polymorph yourself into a giant ape so you crush everything around you.
Including my horse.
Maybe you'll be heavy enough to cause it to start dropping back down.
Wait a minute, I can turn into a giant scorpion and then we can really get the Dresden Files thing going.
Actually, hold on. We're going to roll a luck check to see...
what this nonsense is.
All right, we're gonna roll 2 luck checks. Okay. On a 1, you're standing up. Actually, no, you would be standing. I think.
Did it knock him prone?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't auto knock you prone. So We're gonna. How big? Yeah. No, this thing can definitely be seen from the top, like through the hole. That's what I needed to check. I'm working. Okay, so this painting can see the top of the rug. That's the.
What? Oh, telekinesis. Neat.
There's some bullshit going on in here today.
Mike, make a strength check.
It ain't good, yo.
It's a check, not even a save.
It is a check.
It doesn't matter. I got no strength bonus.
But he can see Uso though.
He can't. He can see the rug.
Oh, so he's using it on the rug.
Uh huh.
Yeah, he's using it on the rug, but the rug is on him. Hold on. Actually,
this is fucking horrifying. All right, let's do this.
So weird. All right, he's gonna make a spellcasting ability check. It's contested by your strength, which that's Mike. That was a check.
Yeah,
that means you did okay. Can this thing fail that? I guess.
Actually, wait a minute. If that was a check, I technically have. Hold on. I'm not proficient, but I still get half proficiency, which is what the fuck's my proficiency rate?
4. So you have a 5 instead of a 3.
Yay!
That first one. Ignore the second one. It beat you on the check.
Yes, it did.
Okay, so what that means is you're you and the rug are whisked up back to the top. Did your horse? What the heck? I keep clicking buttons on accident. Ignore that. Does your horse want to make an opportunity attack?
Why would it be able to?
Because the rug is. Oh no, the rug is being moved.
It's forced. Yeah.
Yeah. No opportunity, I guess.
Okay, so I'm not gonna look at what telekinesis lets him do.
A lot.
Because I don't know if. I need to see whether it lets him like angle you or not.
Keep slamming you against the ceiling until you fit through.
Well, at least it'll be softened by the.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm wrapped up in a rug right now. I get the picture that I'm like, I've been rolled up like a fucking
you're a burrito.
bag.
Yeah, you're a burrito.
Okay. You're actually up against the ceiling, like hovering in the air.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh.
And did Chrysor did that? The rug is not doing anything other than, I guess, dodging.
I'm a damn fool.
You're free to
So he's grappling the rug, and the rug is grappling. He's lifting the rug, and the rug is holding me.
Right.
All right, let's see that damage.
2d6 plus 3.
Man, it's a good thing the smother itself doesn't do damage.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is once the rug's on you, it can't it doesn't have any actions anymore. It's like Ekans. It just has to keep doing the same thing.
And like I say, this is a bunch of nonsense. I'm out.
About to say, do you have freedom of movement?
Yes, I do.
You stupid bitch.
Okay, Mike, you are directly above the hole, so you fall 20 feet.
Yes, I do.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage.
This is. Oh wait. I'm gonna use my action to close that fucking trap door.
What action?
Oh shit, you're right. Sorry. I'll use my free interact with an object to close that fucking trap door.
After standing up.
Yeah.
Standing up.
Touch a willing creature can't be restrained. Yeah, so that would you just kind of automatically slip right out of it.
Face my greasiness.
I'll poop you out.
Oh,
wait,
look at those stupid things you squeeze and it just...
You are grappled still, but you're no longer restrained, and then you get to spend 5 feet and just escape.
And then fall.
And then fall, yes. Man, this one little encounter just dealt how much damage to you?
Well, I'm clinging to dear life over here. I'm at 25.
What's that, 24 plus 9? That's like 33 damage? Nice.
I'm separated from my fucking horse. This shit ain't good, yo.
Alright, so now you're in this chamber with you're in the chamber with your horse. How long do you want, because right now, do you just want to like point a finger at the door and wait?
No, do I have another round?
Yeah, at this point, Chrysor's turn comes and goes. Does Chrysor do anything?
No, Chrysor is going to get to his feet so I can jump astride it.
Okay. Then it's the rug, which you don't know what the rug does, and then it's the portrait, and you don't know what the portrait does, and then it's your turn again.
I have enough of this nonsense. I'm going to polymorph myself into a tiny bat. And I'm Chrysor with me, and we're going to wheedle our way down the little 1-inch gap and fly the fuck back down!
Nice. Okay. Nice. Nice.
Don't get near Beishra.
He's eaten so many bats.
Joe protein.
You figure out this chamber was a 170-foot shaft.
Really? I haven't been fucked like that in a long time, or by a shaft like that in a long time.
Alright, so
I'm just
So
glad
now
you
I
found a
bring
way
you-
to. Let's say I'm just glad you found a way to rejoin the party.
yeah, it makes things much easier for me too.
Uh,
Oh yeah, no. All right, there we go. So when I put you in this little area, you were actually in that area. Cool.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I thought that was just.
No. You're good. You're good. You're good. No worries. Where's your horse? Did I get rid of your horse?
Maybe.
Monster. Could you?
He was moved over here somewhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Alright. Did I move him to the map like an idiot? Where the heck is he? Is he in the GM layer?
Then hell.
There we go. Okay, he's apparently locked in the GM layer forever. There he goes. There he goes. Okay, we did it. Okay, after some tense moments, you see two small bats fly down.
Get Strahd, get him.
Beishra, dinner.
Beishra,
Dinner
no!
descends from Tamer.
Stop eating
You know what?
bats!
If you ain't no bitch, you'll eat those bats.
Stop eating bats!
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike.
So here's the question: which of us did you get? Did you get me, or did you get my bat horse?
No, that was the question. Is Beishra gonna snap at more bats? And odd means yes.
Okay,
On!
this is your horse.
Let's see if I get him.
How many hit points does a tiny bat have?
Like 1 or 2. It's a horse now.
Well, like every other bat he's tried to use, he's gonna try and stop it. I don't know how that happens.
So I'm just gonna bite a bat and have a fucking bone horse erupt from my mouth.
Guys, I don't understand anything anymore.
Yeah, it's funny because you bite a bat and all of a sudden your jaw gets wrenched open as it becomes a horse. I lay on the ground right next to you, just bleeding, just like slightly crippled, just terrible tasting decor.
Jesus Christ. Are you okay?
I think a bat has like 1 hit point, so.
A
Oh,
tiny.
fuck.
I don't know. I can. I think they do literally have just one bat. D&D 5th edition
And the
compendium.
question is,
they
how much does a Pegasus have?
more than 10.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah, it has like 29.
A bat
Right,
has
so
1 hit point. 1d4 minus 1.
That just means I've
Oh no, I'm
crunched
sorry.
half.
A Pegasi has 59 hit points. I'm not worried.
Okay, so I've crunched a fifth of the life out of Christ's sword. I apologize. Once I understand what the hell just happened.
See, Bayshore,
Yeah,
this is
in
why I
fairness,
keep
you didn't
stopping
even
you from
know.
fighting bats. Something bad's gonna happen.
I mean, let's be fair. That easily could have been Strahd.
It's
It
true.
could have been, but
Can
it
you
wasn't.
pass me as my horse on the map?
What'd you say?
My horse. I just need to mess with his hit points.
Oh, what's wrong with the horse?
I don't have him.
Took 10 damage.
He's not down here.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Didn't you lose him? And then you were trying to find him?
No, he's in the token layer. He's right there.
I can't see him.
Nice.
I don't either.
You made the T visible, though.
Oh yeah, I see a big T. I'm assuming the T stands for trap.
Yeah, that's probably.
The T stands for take off!
Oh no, guys, there's a trap there. Be careful. Wait,
Guys, is anyone else here damaged?
me?
Fuck, am I?
57 out of 87.
I'm at 87 out of 101.
All right,
109 out of 149. I'm good.
we're about to fix this.
Okay, you're just topping us all off.
Everybody's at full. Cool.
Yay!
Fucking hurt. Jesus Christ. I burned that whole thing. I burned a wall of ice, 2 level 4 spells, a fucking, and a level 3rd, just to get the fuck out away from that place. Seriously, if you guys see a painting of Strahd, do not put a hood on it.
Uza, settle down. Settle down. Was it a nice rug?
No. It was a very mean rug.
What's
I don't
funny
know, it's
is
nothing
that
to
like
do with-
as rules as written, it was like if you try to move the painting or attack it, and I was just thinking like, I don't know if the painting's going to stand for this.
It's a painting.
If a player insults the painting,
Alright, I'm back again. I had to step away from a moment.
Okay,
What's the laughter? What happened?
That's
just everything. Everything that just occurred.
okay. The very fact that I like to picture, like, I'm like, ugh, the painting creeps me out. I offhandedly throw a hood over Strahd's face, and then the painting just leans over to the right with a scowl. Just.
I mean,
You dare!
I gotta go tell Becky about this nonsense.
Oh my god.
Are we gonna stay up here and go through that door? Or are we just gonna head right back down and finish exploring that shit?
But seriously, who's good at tying knots?
Back.
Besides Abner,
So,
who can marry people. And Uza,
Mike
who can
goes.
marry
Mike
people.
goes up the elevator trap, right? And
Because I want to tie this.
Mike goes up the elevator trap, and he comes up to this like room. There's some stairwells. There's a door. There's that big painting of Strahd, and there's this big rug on the other floor. And Mike goes, I don't like this thing looking at me, and puts a hood on it, like a minor illusion hood. And the painting, which was like Harry Potter style alive in its own painting world, pops out and tries to hypnotic pad on him. And the rug was also alive and wraps around him to smother him.
I was there for that.
And then, okay, so he falls down into the elevator, and now he's down in the elevator wrapped in the rug. And then the rug gets telekinetically lifted back up out of the elevator by the painting. And so then Mike casts freedom of movement to fall back down into the elevator and closes the door behind him. And then Mike uses polymorph to turn himself and his horse into tiny bats to squeeze through the tiny little gap to go down to get back to the friends.
Right.
Previously, a couple there are bats that have been flying around, and anytime Bayshore has been next to a bat, he's like half the time it's just eating them because he's a fucking animal. So he sees a bat and he's like, oh, guys. He rolls a 1d2, gets a 1. He's like, I'm like, okay, let me roll a 1d2. 2, it's the horse. He attacks the horse as a bat because they don't know that they're bats.
This is the stupidest thing that you
Takes this chomp out of a bat like he normally does, and it fucking turns into a skeletal Pegasus in his mouth.
And we all learned a valuable goddamn lesson today.
Never go down a hole.
This is silly. Okay. Alright. I'm here. Alright, so what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to go downstairs and continue exploring? Or do you want to explore this level?
I already don't. I already hate this level.
You didn't see this. You didn't see this when it happened, but it bears repeating. There are no bodies here.
Yeah, they vanished as soon as everything happened. We got bamboozled.
We got so very bamboozled.
Which does beg the question of where the hell did they go? Were they just too light to trigger the trap, so they just got by?
They might have been a trap. As in, whenever they led us here, I'm still not ruling out the program delusions either.
Man.
So, like, they might have fucked us. They might have fucked us over.
That's true. This place is fucked.
A little bit.
I mean, in retrospect, it's pretty obvious. We just happened to escape. Really? Tonight? Of all fucking nights?
Well, I mean, I caught them lying about scavenging their weapons, so clearly they've had the weapons before.
Yeah. I think I also just gave them credit because I'm like, well, I mean, they're Vistani. It's theoretically possible that they could have,
pilfered things.
And also,
because they're all liars and thieves.
They did flat out tell us
exactly.
They did flat out tell us that they were told to go here by Strahd, so.
Yeah, and then they gave up because they saw what we were.
I'm wondering though if that action was in fact it seemed like they were coming clean with us, but in fact it was their exit strategy because they know that at least one of us is a sucker for an apology.
Should have used my ungodly insight check.
If it was their plan, hey, good job.
They fucking, you got me, you bastard.
This is.
So we going back down, or?
I don't know. There's a door here. Should I look at the door at least?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, you had checked it earlier, and there wasn't any traps or anything.
Okay. Well, I say that in case someone wants to open it.
Against my better judgment and rocking my sore jaw, I'm gonna go check out the door.
I'm gonna back away because I don't want any moss again.
As I pass by Chrysor, I'm gonna pat it and apologize. Gotta make sure I didn't leave any fucking teeth marks in its wing bones or something.
It's funny because Chrysor is a beast of great virtue. You have Chrysor's forgiveness. Uza turns and looks at you with angry tears. You bit my horse!
Alright.
You can always get them back.
It's true. Alright, I'm going through. I'm stepping through the wall. Here we go.
Okay.
It's a thing.
This hall stands in deadly silence. Heavy beams support a sagging 10-foot-high ceiling. Fog clings to the floor, obscuring everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. A giant shadow lurches across the ceiling as a dark figure shuffles purposely down the corridor towards you.
Well, okay. Portcullis to my right, doors to my left.
What?
And here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Sorry, somebody said portcullis. I couldn't come.
Well, it looks like a portcullis, yeah. Oh! Hello, friend in the shadow. Hi. Do I just see this dude fucking disappear out of the shadow there?
He was walking. He was coming down from the end.
Bellevue.
Oh.
These guys again.
Oh, nice.
Is this one of the ones we already met? I don't remember their names.
I don't think so. I don't
don't
remember.
believe you've met him.
I feel like he should be in space, in a space RV.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't think I.
You make
Does he have a little gremlin in his pouch pocket? He has a little gremlin in his pouch pocket.
So he's a mongrel folk. He's probably about 5 feet tall, but he's a lot shorter because he's hunched over. Left side of his face is covered in lizard scales, and he has the ears of a panther. His left foot looks like a duck's webbed foot, and his arms have patches of black fur. He actually is not carrying a lantern. There's a lantern on the floor behind him.
What are you buying?
He's wearing a loop of twine around his neck, hanging from which is an iron key and a decorative wooden pendant fitted with a varnished human eyeball.
Neat.
Ah, you're also a customer of Blinsky's. Anyway, I'm gonna just tell him to stop where he is and identify himself.
He says, I am Cyrus Bellevue. I am a loyal servant of Strahd. Please, retire. You should go to your room in the tower.
I have a room here.
He says, well, yes, I can lead you there if you'd like.
Later. I'm still exploring. I thought your kind was with that strange priest. What brings you here?
He says, unfortunately, I have my own tasks then to attend to. I wish you would reconsider. And he turns around.
I'm gonna watch him until I can't see him anymore.
Oh, he goes through this door up here. There's a door over here. He goes through the door.
All right.
I need
you know what you really should do
right now.
You should just blindly run straight into every room that you possibly can. That's what I would do.
What could possibly go wrong?
I have been doing that.
I know, it's been working out well for me.
I'm gonna turn around and see that Ooza's come by, and I'm gonna point out that one of the Abbott's freaks is apparently working here.
He sticks out his head, bottom lip quivering, tears stringing down his face.
In Victorian times, freak was itself the name of the profession, and freaks were often paid quite well. It didn't become derogatory until it became slang for common folk as opposed to actual professionals.
You're a freak.
Thank you. I work very hard at it. I went to college.
I'm so sorry.
I read a book recently. Seriously, I literally just learned that.
And if that dude actually pulls his head out, I'm just gonna stare at him blankly. I know what I said.
He's not. That was a joke.
Well,
okay.
Typical Beishra being the bully.
Oh, Beishra.
It's like he has a personality flaw or something.
In all honesty, he wasn't too hot on them before the Dark Gifts. Because look at them, they're fucking abominations.
I think they're
so
cute.
So is Lizard Man.
Hey,
at least he's all lizard.
Exactly.
For a while,
You're on some arbitrary lines right now. I'm celestial ass. Like,
you're a lot of things, mister.
You shut up! Don't touch me!
It's okay, we all have a little bit of someone else inside of us.
It's true! Our team all listens to voices! All of us!
Hey, I only listen to emotions that are Put into
Yeah,
the brain.
you talk to inanimate objects. Your sword is your guide for moral superiority.
Let's talk to it. Just
Okay,
makes me feel things.
Oh, come on, man. It's fucking great imagery, though. Anyway, I'm gonna...
As
Let's take a look around here.
Katrina seems apprehensive. She says, I don't know that I should be with you guys.
I'm gonna look sharply at her and say that everyone else that's wandered off has died.
She says,
Hey, we don't
you
know
guys
those people
aren't...
died.
She says, you aren't quiet. And Strahd would be unhappy to know that I live again. Much more unhappy than he is to have you here.
Is there a way we can get you out sooner?
Says, fortunately, I don't really know my way around this place, or if I did once, I don't remember it. I think it might be better if my brother and I make our own way.
I'm gonna look at Casimir and repeat my point verbatim.
Well, I'll be honest. Do I like it? No. No, I don't. At the same time, they've got a good point. Like, as in, if any one of these things, if any one of Strahd's things report back to him that we are traveling with an earless elf and an elven woman, they'll be added to the shit list, and it doesn't matter that they came back. He'll send people, he'll try to cut them down again. If they can get out here a little bit quieter, then I have to trust their judgment. It's been alive for 300 years. I'm going to ask this, though. Are you certain? In truth, I feel more confident that we can protect you while we're here. And that it's in our interest to dispose of the Dark Lord of this castle.
The DM.
Yeah.
If we accomplish that, well, I guess if we accomplish that task, it won't matter if you were here or there. I'm comfortable. I'll accept whatever they decide to do. Anyone else have any thoughts?
Well, I mean, last time we accepted anybody going off on their own.
Esmeralda looks to her and says, you are dumber than you look.
You.
She has this look of indignation and shock on her face. She says, you really think that you're not going to blunder into some trap somewhere?
I mean, Uza just did.
Uza shifts uncomfortably.
Petrina starts... She takes a breath like she's about to say something hoity-toity, and she says, no, you don't. Obviously, you ended up dead for hundreds of years in a crypt under here because of some stupid mistake you made. Now stay with us and keep your mouth shut.
How about this?
My respect for Esmeralda has skyrocketed.
Can we... How would you guys feel about having... put them a couple steps behind us, so that if we push doors open...
Haven't they already been doing that?
Yeah.
As in, like, a full room behind us. Esmeralda can... if Esmeralda stays back there, or we can put Shield Guardian back there, or we can put someone back there. But the idea being, none of Strahd's lackeys should ever see them. And the longer they spend walking around here, the more likely they are to be seen anyway.
True. I could always order the Shield Guardian to stay next to Casimir.
Just have Casimir inside of him.
I don't think it's hollow.
You don't know that until you try.
I mean, technically the truth.
Casimir is fucking exhausted. He cast a resurrection spell.
Yeah, so
I mean, a modified version of resurrection, but resurrection nevertheless.
So even more reason for him to not try and go off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
can't even protect himself.
I'll admit to being conflicted.
Yeah, he can cast spells. He's just taking like a big penalty to attack, saves, and ability checks. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. No. She's taking a big penalty. Katrina is to attack, saves, and ability checks.
Yep.
He is taking disadvantage to attacks, saves, and ability checks, and he can't cast spells.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Casimir is not very useful right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way you two are getting out of here on your own.
I'm emboldened by Esmeralda, and I'm gonna look at them again and say, I'm gonna keep repeating myself. If you go on your own, like everyone else who has, you will die. We, despite our wandering, have survived everything this cursed place has thrown at us.
I didn't.
Well, you're not
Yes,
here, Admiral.
Uza has. Not Mike the person.
I'm gonna look directly at this elf, and what was it that the hag turned into? A fucking brontosaurus?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at this elf and say that it took a lizard the size of a goddamn tower to take down one of us, and everything else we've basically walked away from.
I'm tempted to just be in blurt mode going, yeah, actually, the guy that they finally managed to kill is up here somewhere.
I'm gonna keep on going at this. I fell off a mountain and exploded at the bottom. I'm still here.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
I
Sorry about
fell
your
too,
cart.
but still.
Okay, so we're going to try and inspire some confidence and prevent them from
Not
doing
even.
better.
I am full on berating them for thinking that they're stronger than they are. We're the ones who've survived everything. Their best chance is us.
Fair.
Yeah, she just stops. She just gets really quiet.
I gather that
Her brother says we should keep moving.
I was going to say, I gather that these, especially right around the time whenever she was killed, I'm guessing that they weren't such a disgraced race at that point. They probably had a lot of pride.
Yeah, because all that bad shit happened right after she died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. I'm going to go over and say, if I can, try to diffuse a little bit and be like, I'm sorry. Much has changed, I'm told, and since the last time you walked free. But we would sooner perish in this place than let you return to the tomb in which we found you. We will escape this place.
I like how the goal is no longer to kill Strahd, it's just to leave.
Well, I want to get them out right now. We have people that are counting on us. I know that there's a larger issue here, but
Yeah, I got you. It's funny. It's just funny to we're here. We need to leave. All right, so
We just want to end the escort part so we can get back to the murdering everything in sight with reckless abandon.
so where to, guys?
Well, I say we check out these other small rooms, because usually bigger doors lead to more important places.
Oh yeah, we should probably be in there, huh?
Yeah, I had one out there. There's a lot of doors.
There's a portcullis over there, and a lever.
There is a portcullis.
I'm gonna give the order for the shield guardian to stay within maybe 3 or 4 paces of Casimir.
There's double doors.
Dumbledore's?
Door?
Double doors.
We're assholes.
Okay, so where are we exploring first?
Well, which door do you want me to scope out? I'll scope out that door.
Stop left, please, buddy.
I will examine the door. How's that door looking?
Very door-like.
Adorable.
I quit.
You don't. God damn, dude.
We're on a different floor. You gotta fix all the lights again.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand. All right.
Well, you did describe this room with mist. Maybe, are you sure it's not the mist?
Yes. There is no lighting effect that you can, like, if I look in the dynamic lighting, there's no lighting effect you can do that dims light. That's not a thing that exists.
Huh. That's surprising.
That is.
Be so useful for
And
dim light.
yeah, so when I look at the dynamic lighting layer, there's lines on the walls. There's slightly different color lines on the doors, so that I can differentiate them and move them out of the way if I need to. And then there's like this big yellow globe representing where that lantern is sitting on the floor, like representing the actual light source. But other than that, there is nothing. You also don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
No masturbating.
No. That's me.
I will let Bayshore know that.
You do, however, hear from in the other room the sound of soft chuckling.
I will also say that to the group. But also
That's where the guy went.
Oh, he's masturbating.
Yeah.
All right, this place looks trashed.
The fact that he has
it
a
is.
key and an eyeball pendant is somewhat distressing to me.
This 20-foot square room is filled wall to wall with clutter. A long, sagging bed sits on one side under a huge faded tapestry that depicts Castle Ravenloft. Dusty lanterns sit in various places, and bright curtains are draped haphazardly about the room. Thousands of pieces of junk cover the floor. Broken swords, crumbled shields, and helmets lie in piles all about.
Bayshore, get out of there. It's probably another poltergeist.
Don't know. It's gonna animate and fuck us.
I can animate more stuff! I'm
How'd you
rapidly
do it?
running out of spell slots.
Cyrus comes out of
Cyrus?
he comes out of the room. Cyrus comes out of the room of this door here. He walks over. He says, could you please not that's my room. That's
What's so funny?
he says nothing, just Bayshore, he reaches a hand slowly towards you.
You should
might
probably
bite
get
you.
out of there, Bayshore.
I'm gonna give a warning, just as best I just don't.
You might think your hand's a bat.
I know that doesn't make sense to you right now. But
He's reaching it slowly. Do you want to eat him or do you wait?
I love that that's a question.
Are you even here? He might not be. He might have disconnected again.
Oh, poor Zach.
Zach!
Zachariah.
Zachary! Zach! I don't know how to send messages in this thing.
Very carefully. Why we always got to have these troubles during the D&D? Why can't technology just be perfect? There he goes.
Can't
What happened?
spell technology
Just-
without
yeah.
no.
Probably restarting or something.
yeah.
What's your Facebook? See if you best. No, then messaging
Laugh.
that. Most of
Laugh,
the time,
clown!
anything.
Laugh!
So just to make sure we just to make sure that we alienate all of your viewers by talking about things that nobody wants to talk about. How fucked is it?
Thank you.
We're now in national emergency, a planned national emergency to build that stupid wall.
Here's the thing about it that blows my fucking mind. The whole idea of it's like, well, now I can get it built. I'm like, yeah, you have to pay for it still. The argument wasn't whether or not if we could build the wall, just materialize it. That's not the fucking problem, you cunts. The problem is you're now pulling it from military funding.
Or FEMA.
Or FEMA. Like,
you know what's really funny? So as much as Kevin Spacey is like a fucking like piece of shit, House of Cards was really good and really weirdly accurate. So the last season they were doing something with like some search engine and using search engine improperly to like get too much data on people to help him win the election, which then happened with Cambridge Analytica. But there was also a point before that where he has this jobs program that he wants to do, right? He wants to basically do a new deal for jobs, and Congress won't let him do it. So he like tells the mayor of DC to like help him in on it, and the mayor of DC says it's an emergency. So he declares a national emergency so you can use FEMA funds to fund his project. And it seems so ridiculous, right? Like, no, there's no way. That's so.
Well, considering Trump gets half his fucking ideas from TV.
I want to die.
God.
Did he watch House of Cards and just like take notes?
Would you be at all fucking shocked?
No.
Apparently, a lot of the stuff about the caravan and stuff was pulled from Sicario, or whatever it's called.
Okay, the number of fucking dumbass times that, like, the fact that, like, look, I understand, by and large, there's a lot of just mudslinging and shit like that. And even the things that I consider to be what should be universally accepted fact are not necessarily. That's a byproduct of bias. Bias exists. No one is fucking above it. However, that being said, they've also watched Trump say shit. He'll say shit like minutes after it shows up on or like either that or like within minutes of people using those exact words on Fox and Friends. And it's just like, can it not be this obvious, please? Please tell me that, like, when you make a decision, your biased decision is based on the wisdom and insight of your Joint Chiefs of Staff and your security executive.
We all know he doesn't listen to any of them. You can't trust them.
Oh my God, right?
Oh, also, during his stupid fucking speech where he literally said, I don't have to do this.
Yes!
In his speech, declaring a national emergency, he sabotaged it and said he didn't have to. You gotta know that, like, people had lawsuit filings, like, prepared already, right? Like, there was probably sitting on some lawyer's desk, like, was, like, a motion drafted and ready to go for when that speech was ready to go.
I just don't understand why it keeps happening and won't stop.
I can't. I cannot understate how much I want to just rip this out of my computer and fucking stomp on it.
I'm sorry, man.
Usually it's fine. Usually whenever it goes down, it takes a quick little network fucking troubleshoot, and it goes, oh yeah, don't worry. The gateway access point is the default access point is fucking wrong or something.
I usually get that.
Yeah, no, this thing is like, nope, we have no fucking idea. Fuck yourself. Sorry, buddy. Like,
I have moments where I'm pretty sure it's just like Comcast is like doing a test somewhere, so it's just fucked for like 2 hours.
And here's the kicker. I don't have any control over the actual fucking internet shit, so I have no idea if it's something going on there. I don't know if there's a fucking outage. I don't want to go and fucking play with the modem because there's a mine. I am sincerely fucking aggravated. And if this happens again, I'm just fucking done. I'm gonna personally call it. Bayshore's going on autopilot. He can stare at the ceiling. Fucking AJ can play him. I don't care. But if this happens again, I'm out. I'm out. I'm gonna go fucking watch Hulu on my phone because that connection's stable.
I totally feel that.
I mean, I run Discord through my phone rather than running it through rather than running it through my computer. You can always try that method, and then like if your computer goes down, you can like if your internet's being fucky, then at least you're on Discord.
I
don't
think
know.
I'm
Anyway.
just gonna take my chances with this.
Yeah, I mean whatever you need, man. It's fine. The only I don't think you missed. Did you miss the description of this room?
The
What was
last thing I heard was Cyrus coming out and saying, "Could you please?" and then just nothing after that.
Oh, he walked up to you. He said, he starts chuckling to himself. He says, "Could you please not go in my room, please?"
Sure.
And then
Filthy vagrant.
he laughs. He looks as you pass him. He brushes his hand against the. How do you hold your spear? Are you holding it all the time, or is it stowed?
Whenever he's not using it, whenever he's not using it in combat, he uses it basically as a walking stick for himself. He leans on it a lot.
Okay, you as he gently caresses the spear and looks at it and chuckles to himself, and then looks back at the room, looks back at you guys, closes the door, hums to himself, giggles, and goes back in this room.
Before he leaves, and the second I see he's touching the spear, I'm gonna just use the half to snap at his fingers, just a smack, like, no, mine.
Ooh! Oh, okay.
Also,
He says no. He says no rush, no rush, no rush.
I think he's still of the opinion he's going to be getting that at some point.
He's gonna tip first through the chest.
I mean, do you want to take an opportunity attack as he walks past you?
Right now, he's an annoyance, not a threat. It's not worth the energy.
I'm gonna need help tying my sunblade to my wrist. Would anyone like to help me?
Sure, yeah.
No, that's
I
why
got
you kept
you.
asking about knots.
Yes.
I got you covered.
Let me assist.
So what is your? So are you basically like creating a wrist strap for your sunblade?
Yes, because I know what Avril's going to do. And I know there's a chance I can't stop him. So if I drop it, I want it still attached to me so they can't snatch it away. Well, as easily. They could probably still cut the rope, but still. They have to make the attack or whatever.
Okay.
Honestly, it's not a bad idea.
That's your Wiimote wrist strap, so you don't throw it on accident.
I totally said I wouldn't throw mine, and then immediately threw mine.
Isn't that how it has to go? Once you tempt fate.
I mean, the cost of wearing the wrist strap is so low.
Yeah, but I'm too
I
cool.
say, like people who like don't wear seatbelts too. It's the same thing. It's like, dude, the cost to putting a seatbelt on is so low.
No.
Like,
But I mean, there's more deaths caused by seatbelts than saved by seatbelts.
Was this said by your neighbors that I'm going to have
says
to kill?
who?
No, but people do say that because, the seatbelt would just cut you in half.
A lot of the accidents.
If you hit the brakes so hard that the seatbelt cuts you in half, you were fucking dead.
You're made of
Why
Play-Doh.
Why are you wearing a seatbelt made of razors?
I
That's
don't
my
know why
question.
People thought that was an actual thing. And the funny thing is, Derek, we went to high school with people like that. They literally, people in our high school said that.
They're stupid.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, we totally had a guy die in high school from a car crash. I'm sure the belt didn't kill him.
You know, considering that, like, in America, every year, a literal fucking football stadium filled with people, like, take that many people, and that's about how many people die every year in car crashes? Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me that people don't wear seatbelts. It just doesn't...
Oh, but they
Anyway,
like cut against my neck a little bit. I mean, I gotta get one of those pillows, and I just haven't gotten around to it, so I might as well not wear it.
They make me a teeny bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I might as well just throw myself into traffic right now, honestly.
I mean, that's exactly the same as wearing a seatbelt.
Okay, so you guys You guys are in this room. You hear again soft giggling inside this room.
Weird.
Wait.
Yes, he is.
Weirder
yeah,
than
he
most
is
went in
really
things.
weird. Oh no, he went back into this room. He closed the door and then went back into this room over here.
Well, if that's his room, then he's not in his room. So let's go to that room. Right here. I'm going to search this door. Or examine this door.
You got a mouse.
Yeah.
God.
It's you hear what sounds like bubbling and a horrible odor is heat and a bad odor is like seeping out from under the door.
All right, who's boiling toilets?
Well, I think someone's cooking something horrendous in there. Bayshred, you like bad food sometimes. You go check.
I am gonna stare at you for a moment, then I'm gonna walk in.
Hey, it might be delicious to you. It's horrible to me. With your swamp.
A horrible odor of decay fills the steaming hot room. A huge pot bubbles over a blazing fire pit in the center of the room, its green, muddy contents churning. The far wall is lined with pegs, hanging from which are numerous large cooking implements, some of which could easily double as implements of torture.
Oh my.
Multitasking.
Alright, so I see the bubbling cauldron here. And I see a dude.
Yeah,
right on
that's Cyrus. Yeah, he's working away on something at this table here.
Oh, so these two rooms connect, I see.
You see hands reach out, a pair of hands, and then another pair of hands reach out and grab from inside this pot. Grab the from inside this cauldron. Cyrus grabs a club and starts hitting the hands and jabbing back in. You see ahead. There are definitely zombies in this stew.
I'm gonna ask him why he's making stew out of rotted meat.
He's bashing them. He says, I'm not the cook that I used to be. My meals tend to get a little out of hand these days.
You don't out of hand. Out of hand. Roll fucking initiative.
Uza, control yourself.
There, Uza.
It's
we
not
go.
fun anymore.
I think they're settled now. Huh? It's not
Can't
ready
sweep
yet.
this
but,
under the rug.
Get you a bowl if you'd like.
This is not the picture of a perfect house.
He walks over.
Nah, if it's pure rot, I'm gonna just say no.
Shrugs his shoulders. He dips a finger in.
Oh.
Takes a lick of it. Retches. Walks back to the table.
I'm gonna walk over to the table here because I want to see what the hell he's trying to season this slop with. Yeah, that could easily be a butcher's block or a goddamn torture table.
It looks like there's various pieces of meat. He has various jars on the table with various substances in them. At this point, he actually has what appears to be a flayed rat squirming on the table, and he is currently extracting its teeth.
This boy ain't right.
I'm gonna look at that. Ignore the sociopath features. I'm gonna recommend some herbs you could use to make that taste nice.
Hey, thanks, he says. Oh, a cook yourself, huh? Oh, what's
One does
the
what-
most
one does
exotic
what he
ingredient
can.
you've used?
You upset me.
I'm gonna look at him dead in the eye and say, a man that was hunting me.
Man flesh. Underrated. Needs to be warm, though. Cold man flesh. Ugh.
There's a time and place for cold meat, but not for that. Fresh is always better.
He shudders. I can't believe someone would ever deign themselves as he drops the teeth in and
We lost
takes his
Beisha.
club and beats some of the hands again.
Beisha found his home now.
Hate you.
Oh, no.
Hate you both.
He says, "Can you believe what some people would eat? Some people wouldn't even bother cooking it."
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm
Glad
going
we're out
literally
here.
anywhere else.
I'm not gonna lie. This is who died? It wasn't me that time. Oh, that was AJ that died.
That was AJ.
I did just figure out, guys. I did just figure out what he was making, though.
Come.
I disconnected myself. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Welcome back.
Don't you fucking
I
say
just-
it,
I-
Mike.
What?
Was it goulash?
God damn it, Derek.
No, I was gonna say a ham sandwich, but
That's terrible.
he's
clearly not making a sandwich. He's clearly not making a sandwich, Mike. It's soup.
You shut up! Don't judge his culinary expertise.
I'm judging you.
Cereal is a soup.
I'm gonna.
he
kill everyone.
he grabs a bladed instrument, he off of the wall here. He uses it to scratch what appears to be an itch inside of his trousers, and then shaves off some of the fur of his arm into the pot. Looks at it, smells it,
Why are you
retches,
like this?
nods approvingly, and walks back over to the.
Andrew, why has it got to be like this?
You guys are the ones hanging out, man. You're making me roleplay, and I thought you were just gonna walk away.
So what's this door got going on about?
You're collapsing the probability matrix, okay?
I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna find personal disgust at it, but since this dude's just weird, I'm just enjoy your meal, and just quickly walk away before the smell clings to me.
AJ's finally found a way to turn the probability stacks against us. You're a bad man.
You made me do this. You made me describe things. What's on this table? What's he cooking with?
No, this is victim blaming. How dare you, sir?
I can't even be mad. I
can.
I can definitely. I'm just gonna take it and walk back out. I don't want none of this. Which one of these was his room?
The top left.
His room was that one.
Okay.
I'm looking at the double.
Both of these other doors lead into the kitchen, if you want to call it that.
You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Well, once Beisha gets out here, I will tell him that.
I'm right here.
Oh, it's a staircase.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, what's through there? Like little wagon thingies? Wait, were we out there?
Are those like
Were we?
kegs?
No, I don't. No, we weren't.
What the fuck are those? Are they kegs? I think they're kegs.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you in a second because you
Yeah.
can see through. There's a big portcullis in the way. You can see through. Arched frames of stone form a low, wet ceiling over this wine cellar. Great casks line the walls. Their bands rusting and their contents long since spilled into the floor. A few hungry rats make their home here, but upon your sudden arrival, they retreat to the shadows.
Well, at least his ingredients are fresh.
I
Guys.
said a few hundred rats for a second.
Hungry.
Just pass through.
Do you know what this means?
Oh God.
We can finally use this to get into town.
No, we can't.
Yes,
Empty.
come on, we can steal Strahd's wine shipment and use that to let us in.
I'm pretty sure his wine is either vinegar or blood.
Not the point. Just
Listen, we're gonna come back there with a pile of ash that looks like Strahd, hopefully.
I'm sure that they'll be happy that we stole Strahd's wine and brought it to them.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Well, let's check out the door first. I say, because
Okay.
I say it. Yeah, take that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old
Go ahead.
gangster fucker.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
You don't hear anything on the other side of that door. Are you going
Cool.
through?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh,
It's the bone room. You're back in the bone room.
Yay!
Wow, good news! We found the dragon skull.
Oh, we collapsed the probability stacks.
Yay!
Huh.
Holy shit! That means we know the way out.
Yay!
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
south.
this is before we teleported.
Yeah, north
Oh,
is
God.
teleport, right?
I think so.
Bitchin', we have a loop.
Yeah, because going up this way is what led us to what's-his-fuck's room, which led to the teleporter.
Let's push through and let's do it quickly. I want to get these guys out of the fucking castle.
Oh my god, yes.
Casimir says there might be a better way to do this.
The teleporter. Yeah.
Once again, I want to say I'm all ears, but I'm just not that much of an asshole.
He says, I don't know how we would all get out. You have a fly. You have the ability to make people fly a spell, yes?
Yeah.
How many?
Oh my god, what was that? Who was digging? Who was doing that?
Mike, stop it.
It's alright.
5th level spells. I can do it.
What's that, 4 people?
3
We
people
also have
total.
no intention of leaving this place yet.
Yeah, so,
3
so yeah,
people.
so we might as well
You
head to the
can't get-
teleporter.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're getting people to, like, carry people, but then you're looking at, like, encumbrance and stuff.
No.
Like,
to the
Baystra could
teleporter.
definitely carry somebody, but...
And the horse. And the shield guardian.
Well, yeah, Shield Guardian's tough, too. I mean, Shield Guardian... Like, if you flew the Shield Guardian, Baystra...
And the horse.
The horse can fly.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's a Pegasus. And then, like, one other person... and then yourself, then you could get like everybody but like 1 or 2, I think. But you'd still be short.
Yeah, I can only hit 3 things.
Oh, 3 include. I thought that was a 2nd level spell.
3rd level.
Basically, it's like self and 1 for each hand.
Yeah, but I guess we're heading up then.
Yep. Get to the teleporter room.
So here's the options: Mountain Spire, Castle's Peak, Lore, Coffins, the Coffin, Master's Bride, Magic's Womb, and Master's Tomb. We went to Master's Tomb, but then there's also where the coffins hide.
I think the coffin's hide might be that one pit I was fighting in. I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably. I mean, we did pass his wives there too.
So many.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You guys still have that as a handout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's somewhere
Yeah,
here.
we still haven't gone to the right either, up those stairs,
Yeah.
down those stairs or whatever.
But up here is... Fuck. Yeah, that fucker.
Good old Rahadin.
Somewhere... Yeah, there's the stairs. Nice.
Yeah, his body's still there.
Cool. There's a dead shadow demon. Good. We walk by and he just ragdolls like a Dark Soul body. Flips around the room a bit.
Why?
Because it makes me giggle.
Alright, hold on a second. I need to get you guys back on this map. Yeah.
That'll teach you to take us off the map.
Don't worry, we'll switch again
Well-
soon.
The thing is that, like, I have to be careful about...
What you reveal.
Yeah, well, because, like, you guys are not always even on new floors.
Oh, yeah, sometimes we just...
Sometimes you're on, like... Yeah, like, for example, just now, you guys were on a floor you've already been on, but you didn't know that.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Place
Like, I can't rem-
huge.
This place is very grandiose.
Also, I got a comment saying that this is delightful.
From who?
My sister's brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
person's name on Twitch.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, your sister's brother. Fuck off.
Wait, someone's actually watching this shit and getting enjoyment?
Well, someone was. I actually.
To be fair,
he's
if
actually
we did have
following
a...
me from whenever I used to stream Jackbox games.
Well, to be fair, we did just have a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah.
yeah, these
Hey,
were
I'm
a lot
glad
of
things were all
shenanigans.
wrapped up nicely, though.
Were they?
I was.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You're not allowed to get mad at puns.
I think everyone's allowed to get mad at puns.
No.
Okay,
no.
I just put you guys back in the teleporter room, because I don't feel like putting everybody on the stairs.
How'd you know that's where?
Because
we
that
were
sounds
going?
like
You didn't know.
because you're going to the teleporter room. It's just a thing you're doing.
We could have backflipped to hell. I don't know.
I don't like any of you.
Yeah.
That's why we're friends.
Okay. I think I put you guys all in the room, right?
Yeah, it looks like
I see darkness. There we are. Yeah. Oh, we have a cute little arrangement here.
Okay. As a reminder,
Yeah, where's that sheet? There. That's not it. Is that it?
It's under
Yeah.
text handouts.
Hourglass inscription.
yeah, I can read it back for you guys again. You're in this brazier room. Just as a reminder, the room is 30 square feet, 20 feet tall. You have the stone brazier burning fiercely in the center of the room, but its tall white flame produces no heat. The rim has 7 cup-shaped indentations spaced evenly around the circumference. Within each is a spherical stone twice the diameter of a human eyeball and made of a colored crystal. You have these 2 statues on either end of knights on horseback, poised to charge with swords drawn. The poem, did somebody paste it? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, okay. Cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to the ancient magic's womb. Yellow to the master's tomb.
Neat.
Everybody think which one?
I mean, Castle's Peak, if all of us could fly, we just fly down.
Magic.
Well,
Mountain
thing is,
Magic's
Spire.
Womb sounds like the
Amber
Amber Temple.
Uh-huh.
It is,
So that's a known landmark.
But also a very shitty one.
yeah.
Here's the thing,
Yeah.
though.
Also Mountain
Okay, so-
Spire, which sounds like it's far away from here.
The problem is, if we send them somewhere far away and it's not safe, we're not going with them.
Yeah.
So if it's like this magic's womb, that's probably the Ember Temple. And we actually send them to like the center of a fireball, like, or
If we had the ability to make a familiar, we could just send that through and see what happens.
yeah,
Could send Chrysor.
You could ask Strahd.
the stank eye I'm giving you right now. We could ask Strahd.
It's the dumbest. We could, yeah, but God, this game is dumb sometimes. I
Can
love
we call
it.
him our undaddy?
No.
I want you.
I will hurt you.
Why are you standing on that statue?
Not. It's funny because this is the spot where like augury would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But-
let's give that a.
But
Straw.
the last Strahd just kind of picks up the phone instead.
I mean, we did Wheeler Woe before, and we got both.
Hmm.
And it made sense, because 2 of us almost died.
Hmm.
A little.
Hmm.
How's it going?
So they're gonna defer to your judgment here. They're gonna go through whichever one you tell them they think they should go through.
Maybe out the front door. It's probably better to just go out the front door.
The front door that is currently a giant closed gate.
Well, I'm gonna look at the people that have lived here. I'm gonna ask them what mountain spire they think would be a good landmark for this.
You can always go ask Cyrus. See if he.
Maybe he knows how to open the door.
Mountain Spire.
It's likely to the top of the mountain, right?
Yeah, but what mountain? Because if you just say the mountain, there's either a mountain nearby or there's literally one mountain in the entire country.
Diagon Alley.
Diagonally? Pretty sneaky, sis.
So
I hate people.
Guys, forgive me if I seem forward, but I'm actually trying to push this along because I don't know what I'm gonna cut out next.
Yeah.
you're good. I mean, if you guys want them to make a choice, they're probably just going to randomize it.
That's
If
why
that's
I'm
what you wanna
asking
do, it's
questions, so I don't have to randomize.
You're good. Just shove them in. Just basically. Do you guys remember the scene in Monsters Inc. where the guy is about to call 2319 and he takes the thing, he takes like the sock or whatever, shoves it in his mouth and throws him in the door and closes it? Just you just do that. Just shove the stone in their mouth as they're talking. Just throw them into the fire.
All right.
Are we sure we don't want to go with them and work our way back here?
We probably should. Otherwise,
Because if we go somewhere and it's far enough away, we could rest up and come back.
That raises a good point. We did some damage here. We did. We made a fucking impression, and right now we're not totally tapped. We're not leaving here bent and broken right before nightfall.
the thing is, before we go, Dragon Skull.
Yes. Okay. In that case, I say we take the Dragon Skull, we drag it here, get it here as best we can, and then we use that. We take it to what is it? Magic's whatever. Magic's core.
And there was that thing that Rosalind found. I think another holy symbol or something. That.
Yes, it told me to go to a place.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't remember. If we leave, we can do that too.
I actually put that in my
yeah
sheet stuff. So.
Was there anything else that we needed to do in Castle Ravenloft?
We found the sister, found the skull.
Found the sister, found the skull.
Then got the new thing, the holy symbol.
I think this is. I think you guys are right. We should leave now because when Strahd finally comes around after we murdered his butler, he is going to bring down I feel like he's going to bring down a fucking firestorm on us. So we should really have some strength to deal with that.
I mean, at least Firestorm's a deck save, so I can use evasion.
I hope he uses I don't know,
Meteor Storm.
Power word Meteor Storm.
Yeah, and of course your horse will survive again.
You know what? Power word persistent itchy skin.
Oh, what's wrong with you? Who hurt you?
So, to be clear, there has been no answer on the mountain, yes?
My vote is Magic's Womb. Ancient Magic.
If that is that whatchamacallit, then that is pretty close by to where the skull needs to go.
Exactly.
Makes sense to me.
Alright.
The thing is, our chariot's outside, so we don't really have anything to carry it.
We have a giant metal boy.
Yeah.
That's true. He could wear it as a helmet.
What's in your chariot?
A bunch of gold and money, basically.
A lot of stuff that's going to get ransacked.
Well, I need to know, because if you leave it here, it's probably not coming back.
As far as I know, it was basically a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really have anything.
You guys are poor again.
I have my money, but mine is all fucking Regents.
I didn't say it was all the money. I said a bunch of money.
It was all the money we couldn't. I have a boatload of silver.
Hey, I'm not poor, okay? I have a bunch of fucking platinum rings and 750 gold necklaces.
No,
okay, so what I would have...
A bunch of silver. Hyacinth has the boat.
I have the silver, but I would have probably left the gemstones. So I've got 2750 gold piece gems.
You guys left the boat in that one crypt.
What?
We didn't take the boat.
He said a boatload. I said, no, you left the boat.
Son of a bitch. Who forgot to bring the boat?
Hey, everyone.
Now how will we sail these misty shores?
All I know is I have 600 platinum on me. Is that platinum? No, that's silver. That's Electrum. God damn it. Hate it.
Okay. So you guys are thinking Ancient Magic's Womb?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. We're gonna get. Obviously, we get the dragon.
Yeah, we
head
gotta go back
first.
down and get the dragon
Dragon's go
head.
first. Want us to move our characters there, or just stay here and say we did?
You can just stay here. It's fine.
Alright.
So you guys are gonna carry. That thing is heavy.
Shield guardian.
Between me and the shield guardian, we should be fine.
Yeah. You guys can get it. It's not like impossibly heavy. It's just
If worst comes to worst, once we get out of the Amber Temple, we can make a litter, and me and the shield guardian can carry it that way.
Skull's about 250 pounds.
Okay.
That's not too bad. Comparatively.
Basically, wouldn't be feasible to like walk with it as a normal person.
But he's not.
I imagine me and the shield guardian are just carrying it like a couch between us.
And I'm supervising.
Okay. So
And if we're going to be wandering around anyways, we'll probably end up having to get a new cart somewhere. Maybe Kruz will let us back in so we can do that side quest.
Never.
I want to know what that thing's talking about. It sounds cool.
Killed us to happening us again.
They'll just about happening us. Is that what you said?
Yeah. But you're gonna murder me in my sleep.
What?
No.
okay.
Move
So
along.
everybody's going through the blue, or you're throwing the blue. You're carrying the skull through.
Yes.
All right. Let's check to see what this does.
We all die.
Damn it. Not again.
Blue to Ancient Magic's Tomb.
Womb.
Man, I hope we guessed right.
Magic's womb.
What did you guys think it would be?
Amber Temple.
You chose.
You got it.
poorly.
It is the biggest, most magic place that isn't here.
And it's ancient. Like Amber.
Oh, I left my dogs outside like a jerk.
Good. They probably deserve it.
They're boxers, so like
They can defend themselves.
they actually they're comfortable in the cold. Like when it's in summertime, I have to be careful with them because like they actually can really easily overheat in the summer. But the flip side of that is like if it's like 30 degrees outside, like they can just be outside all day.
Just throw them in your pool, like you did last summer.
Yeah, I literally had to, man.
I know.
For my dog's safety and well-being, I had to throw them in my pool.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, my AC was like bad, and like they were just like terribly overheated. So it was like, here you go. I threw my cat in the pool once too. He was not as happy about it.
Some cats are into it, some aren't.
He can swim.
If he has to.
And he was not happy. Yeah, let me refill my water and then I'll tell you guys where you pop out.
Oh, no. Building suspense. Hope we end up in a literal womb.
Hold on a second. Beck, what's up? What happened? Did your thing crash or something? Before you could say? How much did you lose?
God, I'm so glad all the stuff I use nowadays has auto backups.
46 minutes of work?
Well, I probably have a backup file.
That's super pooper. I'm sorry, hon. Alright. Whoa, whoa. Alright, you guys are going to end up. Alright, I had to drag some maps over.
It's gonna be a literal womb, and I'm gonna get real mad.
No. It is cold.
Yeah.
Damn. I
Ex-
guess now I
except,
can get exhausted.
except for you,
Mike,
Uza. You're not
Yeah!
a familiar
cold
cold.
at all.
Ah, the familiar cold of the unbelievably powerful undead. A welcome sight.
Oh, yeah, we killed that lich here.
Hey, I
Uh,
don't know that we killed it.
Oh, he's back and kicks our asses. Oh no.
you know,
That's fair.
what's really funny? You guys know this out of game. After 24 hours, a revenant respawns and then knows where you are.
Oh, motherfucker!
So what's really funny is that, like, if that revenant was chasing you, he now all of a sudden, whoa, what?
I was gonna say which one. We killed a lot of revenants.
We've been officially added to the shit list.
It's okay. We have the skull now.
That might not be enough.
It better be, or we're gonna kill them all again.
Against
You actually do come in right here in this spot. I think I got everybody. I think the only person I'm missing is who's or what.
Oh,
Be right back, guys. Give me a second.
it's right below the lich area.
Yeah.
This little library. Neat. It's weird that I am okay with being back here for once.
Maybe we're evil enough to get turned into vampires.
That one's still destroyed, I hope.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot we destroyed it.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally smashed.
Maybe we should get this one to revive people. Or
Revive the ancient dead.
Yeah.
It is still there. And I'm not
Yeah,
touching it.
It is. It is
God.
still there.
All the temptations are now back. God damn it.
Oh yes. They are.
We need to move Uza out of here quickly.
He's already
There's
frothing.
There's a Mike. Are you? He's not here.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, you're
I'm
here.
sitting very quietly and attempting to outwardly control how I'm presenting.
We need to put horse blinders on Uza.
Because of all the things in here, some I'm quite familiar with as unhelpful to me and my cause.
That guy.
Others represent certain
Alright.
boons
Listen,
to a certain someone's charisma.
listen, I know. Just don't think about it.
If you guys look,
Clearly
there is a
charisma.
there's a thing called listed dark gifts, which tells you all the dark gifts that you can receive.
Yeah, I know that's still there. I'm not looking at it. You're not tricking me,
Like I
fucker.
said,
Do you
horse
honestly know
blinders
the
on Uza.
one thing that's preventing me from taking that?
You bitch! You bitch!
No, seriously, do you know
I didn't
the
see
one
it.
thing? The one and only thing that is standing in my way right now. It is that I am not so certain that taking a dark gift will not become an anchor that
What?
traps you here.
Yeah.
I am, and here's the thing is, this is a place of power, and I can see it, but I can also, to me, it's also a fucking it's a fucking fly trap. Like, the more you reach for the fucking ooey gooey delicious center, the more it closes the fuck around you. And this place, this is temptation at its best, but there is a larger world beyond
No,
here.
stop her! Don't touch them! Don't touch these. You'll lose your soul.
Who's not here, by the way?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Here, everybody.
Assuming she went straight for that, so I'm trying to stop her.
Yeah, she walks. She says, "Stop me from what?"
Don't touch the sarcophagi. They are a temptation, and they will corrupt your soul.
I'm gonna give side eye to Rosalind and say I took 2. I'm fine.
She says,
Been changed.
Casimir, this is how you brought me back, was one of these. He nods. She says, Strahd is a powerful enemy. I need powerful tools to fight a powerful enemy.
But at what
See,
cost?
I agree with Casimir.
I wince at that.
She touches this
We
one.
can defeat him without them.
Can we?
Can we?
Yes.
Who here is confident in that statement?
Me.
I was.
That's fair. You're holding the Sunblade, and you're immune to charm and fear. You are the one who is most.
Them as an action.
She
Is that all?
Now, don't forget, good can come of these. I did save the life of an innocent using these dark powers.
You're not wrong.
You got powers.
To be fair, they were yellow before. Now they're just more yellow.
Caleb, you
She
picked all
withdraws
the
her
ones
hand.
that barely changed you. Piece of
She withdraws her hand and says, "Shall we? It's cold here. I'm not exactly dressed for the weather."
Indeed.
Yep.
This place is supernaturally cold.
Agreed.
And also,
Let's move along.
I'm not so confident that lich is gone. Let's please leave.
Yeah. Well,
That
I swear to God, if we walk upstairs and if he's just there fucking wandering
I know
around,
you
still in
guys-
his amnesia.
dementia. Also, my light's still broken.
more like dementia door.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know. I didn't do it.
We
It
took
wasn't
his spell book, man. Like,
Man,
Hey, for all he knows, he misplaced it at bingo. Okay.
I don't remember. Are we still carrying around his fucking phylactery?
Did we take it?
What
No, you-
what we thought with this.
No,
was.
you did not. You
Okay.
you ate his desiccated heart, though.
No, he
I
stabbed.
think you ate his desiccated heart, right?
I thought he stabbed. with a spear.
I don't think I ate it. I think I just stabbed it with the blood spear until it was just like, well, nothing's happening. And I just
think we
dropped
all
it back in the thing.
Yeah, I think we all expected him to eat it. But he just stabbed it instead.
If I'm remembering correctly, I was tempted to, but I decided to just pierce it.
Yeah, you tempted a fate enough in this place.
And you're welcome,
Hey.
AJ. Another map change.
Hey, I'm
What'd I do?
just saying, there's still that guy of the many teeth. Okay.
Oh, there's no way that's going to be okay. Whatever it is.
You just grow more teeth.
Listen,
Yeah, Dulver Nar's gift is the power to live many lives.
listen, there are so many good gifts here.
No.
There are.
No, there are, Becky. No, there are good gifts here.
Hey,
She's not buying it.
tell Becky about the awesome powers I received, and I am a wonderful person because of it, obviously.
You're a bull.
Yeah, I know, dude. It worked
Yellow
out great
eyes.
for you.
I'm never going to be over that you picked the ones that changed you so little. It's so good.
okay. Hey, listen, I'm trying hard not to. Uza's not one for active hostile emotions, but we got some feelings bubbling up right now.
I'm just waiting for us to, make it through the scene transition and get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's your dead horse.
Chrysler.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Oh, he was waiting for me.
He waited after you abandoned him for so long.
After you
Get those
abandoned
outta
him
here.
for a better horse. You piece of shit! Why'd we pick this place? Why is this the most familiar place?
You guys could create lightning.
I can already do that. I have a spell scroll.
I'm just saying.
You could shield the mind.
I'm just saying, guys. The Kingmaker, great presence and personality, monk.
No, get him!
guns.
Oh god, yeah, these are really
All
good.
guns.
Come on, guys. Show me a way. The Lady of Power of Persuasion. You can
Where
do
am
it.
I?
Come on.
Where am I? I have Esmeralda here. Where am I?
Oh, you're in the GM layer. For
Are
some
you
reason,
underneath
okay.
me or the shield?
Wait,
No,
wait,
he's.
wait.
No, you're not.
I'm
Wait for
genuinely
that.
of the opinion we should be doing this quietly.
Also, we need to. The next room sucks. You know, besides a chest full of skulls and room full of
Oh,
skulls.
the fucking the statue thing that
Yeah.
shit.
We can leave Chrysor in this room. Oh shit. Fine, we're leaving. I can dismiss Chrysor and we can go through the crack downstairs.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Fuck your shield boy. God damn it. AJ, I'm gonna go
pardon?
downstairs.
The Lich's body is not here.
We gotta go. We have got to fucking go.
I would sooner lose one of you than a.
I can understand that sentiment.
All right.
Well,
If we're gonna try anything, I can try to dispel magic on this stupid statue. I don't know if that'll work though.
Was there another?
Assuming it only affects creatures and not constructs.
Wait. There was a stair. There's something over here.
I don't think there is.
Was there?
I don't think so.
Oh, there wasn't anything on the other side. Damn it.
But what I'm saying is, it goes to him. It knows where Basra is at all times, right? So it can find a way to him, and if it's not affected by the statue, it can go.
But if it is,
I thought you were talking about a fucking revenant. Like, why would he know where I am? Yeah, what did I do?
Oh,
You killed so many revenants.
Or we can punch a hole in this wall.
Did we establish that closing your eyes was sufficient to bypass it?
It did not.
We tied each other together, and we just walked.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure I tried that and it didn't.
Yeah, I recall it not going well.
And we even tried destroying it because it's just splinters.
Yeah, we had the shield guardian beat the shit out of it.
Wait, it wasn't affected by it.
Yeah, that's right.
So we can go through the crack and have him follow Basra.
Yeah, he can
say,
hop
"Follow
down
me,"
from
and
up
I'll go
top.
around. Stop it!
What's happening?
We're not mind shielding just to get past the statue.
Back there, they came back to the Amber Temple. They went through a teleporter. And I have this list. I typed out all the dark gifts they saw. And I just keep occasionally hitting the show to players button. Just so it pops up on their screen and they have to look at all the things they're leaving behind.
God, you're a bastard, but I love it.
Joke's on you. Map transition.
Now, hey guys, I'm just saying, if I go back down to can I top off my dark gift?
So wait, what are we actually?
We're going back
I
down
don't think so.
to go through the crack while the shield guardian goes around up here, since he's too fucking big.
Do we want to escort him to that room? There's a chance that he might get intercepted.
The room is literally right below there.
No, as in like, how do we exit? We have to exit this room over here, don't we?
He has to, yeah.
Yeah. So if there's a
Patrina-
certain undead fucker,
Patrina has been suspiciously not walking around with you guys.
Did she accept that gift?
Oh.
What one was that again?
I think that was a lich one. Well, we assume it's a lich one.
At this point, she's just fascinated by the library.
Wait,
It is a very neat library.
but wait, can she
Can
read
she
the
see-
books?
I was gonna say, can she see the text?
She is muttering different incantations to herself. And then cursing, and then putting a book down, and then picking another one up.
No. Yeah, they're all like that.
Yeah, we couldn't read those books either.
Mm.
Okay. So you guys are going down, right? Because you keep saying, haha, map transition. Right?
Yeah, I believe that was the plan.
Yeah, we're going. Guardian is apparently going to take the long way around.
Okay.
Although
You guys are going-
it sincerely hurts me to.
He's only gonna be gone a minute.
And we can go around to intercept it.
Are we sure we don't want to check the other room first, just to make sure it's clear?
Yeah, we probably should.
I think we were already in there.
Well, there was a room before the room. You remember the skull room?
I
With, like,
don't remember anymore.
The chest chained to the ceiling. And we had the fucking shield guardian dig through all the skulls.
Oh yeah.
It'll hopefully be okay. Just get the fuck out of here.
I mean, we can say that we go back there and double check everything. Let it go through.
Let it go.
No, we can
Let it
tell it
go?
to go onto the balcony and wait. Well, Bayshore can tell it to go onto the balcony and wait.
And I've already forgotten most of the layout.
Same here, man.
Yeah, it's Lich's room, then right below that is Skull Room, and then below that is one area with a statue, and then below that's the balcony that was crumbled. Fuck, there's no balcony there anymore.
You can
So
hop
yeah,
down.
you'd go
Indeed.
to the level with the statue.
I will order the man to make his way to I'm with enough to. He's been in here for God knows how long. It's gonna be stored in some access memory somewhere. Hey, he's got 7 intelligence. He's actually almost as smart as Charon.
He's
Come
not
on,
as
you can
smart
do
as Uza.
Okay, so sorry, you were breaking up a little bit. What's the plan?
Shield Guardian's gonna
Oh no.
Shield Guardian's
way
gonna
around.
walk out.
Hardcore.
At the big statue.
It sounds
Whatever
like
you just said, I agree.
It sounds like he's shutting down.
It sounds like he is the Shield Guardian now.
Alright, Zach, are you dead?
No, I'm here.
Alright, you were roboting. I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're just typing it out.
I think he said something about making a Shield Guardian go to the statue. That.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, I heard that perfectly clear. That's great. Okay,
And-
so Shield Guardian's gonna make his way to the statue. You hear him clomping around.
Godspeed, my son.
Okay. And then what are you guys? You guys are just going this way and then...
Oh yeah.
To
piles of gold.
release Chrysor.
Yeah, wasn't this where we got the chariot or something? Or was that the room
This
over?
is where we got the chariot. Also, the
Nice.
room to the left, fucking poltergeists.
There were a lot of rooms of poltergeists, to be fair.
Did we kill them though?
Oh yeah,
Okay, good. I feel
because they drug you in there.
I know, but I thought we just kind of left.
I don't know. We beat them
Yeah,
all to death.
they were throwing you guys around, like
They were throwing
ragdolling
me
you.
around a lot.
It was great.
It
It was very fun.
It was funny. I laughed.
I cried.
Oh, you always.
You know, if you had the gift of Yogg the Invincible, it wouldn't have hurt as much.
We don't.
Yogg's
know,
gift is one of physical resilience.
But it was.
You know what? You know what else gives me physical resilience? Armor of Agathis.
I mean, you could.
I know I can have both. Shut
Continue
up.
that. You could continue the theme of and get the Dark Gift of Norganis, the Finger of Oblivion, and have the
Give him a
power to
finger.
turn life into undeath.
I don't like that.
Hey, could you
No.
fix my light?
Dude, I don't like you.
I don't
In
like
general,
me either, or this lighting system.
I don't understand what's going on with it. I didn't do anything
It's
different.
really annoying.
Maybe it's because of Roll20 having to like scale back their engines because of the security breach or something.
I don't even know.
Also, that now bright lights out to 60.
And then what? Dim is at 0.
Yeah, basically. Well, dim's at 60 as well. It's just bright and dim are now at 60. It looks like.
Yeah, that's not. I currently have your token set at 120 feet, and then sort of dim is at 60 feet. Whatever, as long as you can see as far as you're supposed to see, I don't really care.
Okay. As long as you remember, which we will, that 30 of that is
Yeah, that's
dim
fine.
light, so it's not like I'm going to use that attack anytime soon.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for like anybody anyway, because partial cover,
Yeah.
partial concealment is like the only person that would matter for is Mr. 120 feet. I can see perfectly.
And I have spell sniper, so it matters too. I'm a bastard, and you have to suffer.
All right. So the shield guardian clomps down onto the ground. Basically, just walks right through this doorway and slams down like a superhero landing.
Good.
That's bad for your knees.
I can fix them.
These are more durable than mine. My beautiful mechanical boy.
You're our beautiful mechanical boy, Zach.
I'm sorry, Zach. It's just you sound like you're a drunken robot right now. It's fucking amazing.
Fucking. Oh my god.
Slurring out my beautiful boy.
The fact that it didn't. It was perfectly understandable, but it stretched it out and slowed it down.
I'm sure it'll be on the playback.
Yeah. I should upload those. I haven't uploaded the last couple of ones. I'll get on that
Bastard.
once we're done.
Your shield guardian fell flat on its face.
Fall damage.
Just immediately fell down, fell flat on its face, scrambled up to its feet, looked around to see if anybody saw it. Saw you guys, looked down in shame because it was really embarrassed, then shuffles back towards the statue.
And then immediately regenerates its fall damage.
Oh yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Again.
Agreed.
Katrina says that this is a very interesting place.
That's a word for it.
Actually, that's a good point. Did you know of this place before? I'm gonna kind of hang on that because I realize I don't know how to end it.
She says we knew of it, but it wasn't like it is now.
Did you know of the dark gifts in here?
She said, I knew this was a place of dark power.
Okay.
I avoided it. She says, I avoided it because that was more than I would have needed. There was no reason for gaining those things. But now with the threat of Strahd,
Yeah. I'm kind of asking because I could be remembering wrong, but I remember Casimir saying that he kept getting dreams of his sister. His sister was telling him to get that power specifically. So, wondering if it was actually her or
Or a
someone else
larger
tried to-
trick by the powers that be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what are the odds this whole place is bullshit?
What are the
she
odds
says, I don't know everything from after my death. It's possible I knew things after I died that I don't know now that I'm alive.
have seen, or we have since in our time here learned that death in this place does not function as it should. Not for anyone.
She says, no. No, it does not.
Well, gotta try again. Kill her. Alright, well, let's,
Get the hell out of here.
Map transition.
Gonna have to float you fuckers over that broken bridge because Avril fucked it up.
I don't know what you're talking about. Because
Avril did totally fuck that up. Okay, back to the map!
Just put
if he's on that bridge again, I'm gonna be pissed off.
We're gonna throw him off it again.
But this time we'll
That was
chase him
cool.
down.
That was a cool moment. Avril got thrown off a bridge and then lived because they had Death Ward on, so he just survived at one hit point.
My glorious Valkyrie charge that amounted to nothing.
Hey, at least you fucked up some Cambions. And that's always good.
No Coheeds.
It's true.
Cambion, not Cambrian.
Okay,
I'm just gonna rip you. Like paper.
you guys don't have a cart, so you can actually move. You would be able to move a little bit faster, but like, you guys have some exhaustion. Everybody but everybody but Rosalind has level 1 of exhaustion. It is cold. It is cold, and you are going through the mountains. You're at a spot here where you may not. I don't know. Do you guys want to like set up a? I don't think tiny hut's even going to fit everybody.
It fits 9 people.
It would fit everyone
I am
except for the big
devoid of-
fuckers.
I am devoid of horse at the moment. We can take shelter in that tower again. That wasn't a terrible place to bunker down.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to take you guys about 1.
Is that where we rocked and rolled?
Yeah, it'll probably
Yep.
take you guys about. Now that you don't have a cart to travel with, it'll probably take you about 2 hours to get to the pass.
Ooh. Oh boy. See what bullshit happens on the way.
I'm not dragging you guys to that map unless it becomes relevant, because I don't feel like map hopping. That bridge is totally collapsed.
Figured. Well,
So we're gonna have to fly the big mechanical boy over because I can ferry most everyone else.
Yep. Burn that slot and make Beishra and Big Boy fly, and I guess myself.
That reminds me, if we're doing it this way, that means I'm gonna have to burn the slot for another. Hold on, because if I'm gonna fly, and now that we're outside, I kind of want him back anyway.
What are you doing?
Wrong one.
Oh, fine seed. Your greater fine seed.
What is going on?
He accidentally cast Fine Steed instead of Greater Fine Steed. So
I can't use Fine Steed to get back a Pegasi. That would be bullshit.
That'd be really cool.
It is still a skeletal undead horse. It's immune to turn undead.
I should have made it a rhino.
That will not help you fly.
It doesn't matter. I want to see what it looks like.
You're not,
Even though I don't even know what that one looks like.
You'll probably learn what the skeleton of a rhino looks like.
Exactly. That's what I want to learn.
Why you gotta be like this?
Sorry.
You're not fucking rhino. Kill you. Kind of weird that this is the first time I've cast a spell. in like a day. Because I
Thank you,
have.
AJ. You sated my curiosity.
I don't think I
There you
didn't cast any spells in Ravenloft yet.
That is pretty neat.
Yeah. Okay. So that's everybody can get over through some combination of flying and being ferried over.
Yep.
Okay.
So who's all flying?
Me, Peishra, Metal Boy.
Oh, why not me?
You can get carried,
Because you can't carry anyone.
or you can jump,
Why me?
You can ride along with me, sir.
ma'am.
Sir, ma'am.
Madam.
I'm
Okay,
21 years old. Do not call me ma'am.
Everybody.
I know ma'am is not an age thing, but still.
How do you fit 9 people sleeping in a 5-foot cube, a 5-foot radius?
10 foot, I thought.
That's it,
Basically,
fine.
everyone's just hot bunking using the person next to them's lap as a pillow.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. You've got a 20-foot
Oh,
diameter.
okay, that's
Yeah, that's why.
that's a lot bigger.
My horse
Okay.
is still going to have to sleep outside, unfortunately.
That's why it's capped at 10 people total, including the caster. Because anything else is absurd.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good spell.
It
Can't
is.
long rest yet,
It's-
can we? Because we just had one not long ago.
I have no idea how long we've been
Did
in
we?
there.
I have no idea.
I know we had a long short rest at one point. Or a short long rest. Either way.
I think that was before we left the Amber Temple the first time.
No, I think you guys can probably take a long rest here.
Yay!
It's about nighttime anyway.
I know we normally rely on the we normally rely on the magic bubble to keep us safe, but we really need watches tonight.
Oh yeah.
I will watch. Wait. No, we have enough people. I don't need to watch. I can read my book, right?
The person who can actually watch properly.
Shh! I want to read my book.
I'll leave the decision up to you guys, but
I only have
The
25 hours on the book.
The robot definitely doesn't need to sleep, so it can definitely probably. I don't know how
true.
good it is.
But I don't know how much I
watch.
trust its intelligence.
I'll take first watch. I don't care.
I'll take next, I guess.
Alright. If I take watch, how many hours can I read this book? While also sleeping and watching.
Basically none.
Just
You
read your
have to
book,
choose.
man.
Yeah, if you read your book, then you're blind, and you'll have I'll give you disadvantage on perception checks to hear because you're focused so intently on your book.
Oh, you'll be like the rest of us.
I will accept that then.
Yeah,
How many
read
hours
your
can I
book.
read
We got this, man.
Okay, how many
And you can read for 2 hours of your watch.
Okay. So 23 hours instead of 25. I'm never going to finish this book before we...
Oh boy.
Oh, we're gonna have to do some traveling, so maybe.
That's true. Oh yeah, how long did it... No, because we're walking.
Yeah. No relaxing in the wagon this time.
Okay, so first watch is Beisha.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on? Big boy.
Now I gotta put you guys on this stupid page.
Why is that? Why you gotta put us somewhere? What's going on?
Because you guys make mistakes, okay?
I refuse to deny that. It's true.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure AJ made the mistake.
The mistake was playing D&D all along.
He let
Now I
us.
need to go.
He just let us escape. It was too easy. Now we're gonna fight Strahd out here. He's gonna kill Mike's horse because we beat up his horse.
Right?
Probably. I don't know.
I know I wanted to say that. I'm not sure if I did say that.
You take the last one?
Yeah.
That's fine. Alright. So I gotta put everybody... I gotta put everybody in the map. So you guys are in one of the towers? Are you on the on a bottom level, or are you actually up? In the tower that you guys are taking refuge in, are you like entirely inside, or are you?
We'd be
roof,
right below the top floor, so we're covered from the sky. The trapdoor above us that we can keep closed, but the arrow slits we can keep a look outside.
Okay.
And probably some rotting rock for us to chew on.
It's cold enough that it might have preserved it a little bit.
Yeah, it was also Barovia.
Well, just nuke the shit out of it with fire. Radiant sunlight fire.
So your horse is outside, right?
Yeah, the horse would be.
Well, it could be on the floor
How big?
below
How
us.
big? What's the diameter of the tower?
What?
What's the diameter of the tower?
Tower is 30 feet.
Okay, then the horse would be down on probably the like the first floor.
Okay.
Well, no, wait, no, there's stairs to get up to the second floor. Never mind. So it would be up there with us, just outside the bubble.
How do they climb stairs?
It's true, they can climb stairs, but they can't go down them. True fact.
I still love that the centaur race has penalties to climbing ladders because they have hooves.
I mean, have you ever tried to climb a ladder?
But on the other hand, if you make one a thief, they get the second story work, which makes them ignore any penalties to climbing. So now you have a horrifying centaur scaling walls.
Some bullshit going on right over here.
It's amazing.
Hold on a second.
No.
I have so many people I need to make sure they're on this stupid map.
Hey, listen, we're trying to fix that, all right? It's just taking a while.
Where's the shield guardian?
Unless there's a size issue, he's gonna be just outside of the bubble, just helping me be watch. Failing that, an alarm system.
Just screams.
Because you guys are actually running out of space on the second floor here. Yeah.
If there's space, he's within the bubble. If not, he's gonna be without it.
Well, he can't be in the bubble. He's too big.
Yep, large things take the space of 4.
Yikes. Well, in that case, he's gonna be as close as he can be.
Well, I mean, he's also large, so he can't fit at all.
Dude, I'm running on a fucking low energy here. I don't
No,
see anything.
I was telling that to Mike.
It's been a while.
That is weird looking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's some JPEGing. Artifacting on that lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you hear a knock.
When?
A knock.
On the door.
This is during my watch.
Yep.
He will knock 3 times.
I'm gonna look around and make sure that no one else heard that, because for all I know, this is more Barovian bullshit.
Almost assuredly so.
Has
You've
anyone
basically
else?
been peeking out. You've been peeking out the window because you guys are on the second story. So you've been looking out the window during your watch, and you didn't see anything. But now you hear a knock at the door.
I am going to go to the door and press an ear hole against it and see if I can hear anything.
You hear a familiar voice. May I come in?
Familiar how?
You may have injured this one.
Was it by throwing him off of a bridge?
It was not.
Be more specific then.
Was it when you wounded his fucking pride?
You can look through the keyhole.
I will do so.
He pokes you in the eye.
And this is how the Three Stooges started.
It is a familiar, somewhat undead man.
I'm really hoping you're not asking me if Strahd can come in.
It is Exophanter.
It is who?
Who?
Exophanter.
The Lich?
The Lich.
The
what?
What?
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm glad we're all asleep, so this is all on base.
That's true.
Hold on.
He's asking if he can come in.
I'm going to say that he is far more resilient than his form would appear.
He says, kind of comes with the territory.
We should have known because it was still cold.
Oh, I didn't know that was his thing. I thought it was just the place is just like that.
Well, in all honesty, he can come in if he wants to. There is nothing stopping him from blowing his tower down. I am going to ask him what his intentions are, and my answer responds on that.
He says, I don't want to hurt you if I don't have to. I just want to talk.
That's so...
Considering we killed him the last time I saw that, I want to roll an insight on that one.
Go for it.
I mean, it's the most pleasant thing anyone's ever said here.
Also, remember,
You're right. I don't want to kill you. Aw, what a friend. By the way, this would have been my reaction to peering through that fucking peephole.
Fuck you.
I don't trust this thing, but he can honestly come in if he wants, because fucking magic is not a thing I can really stop alone.
You know what would really suck? If it turns out it's actually Strahd and that's how he got his invite.
This isn't a home.
This house
fair.
is not
Ho.
Penis.
Ho.
I moved you to the bottom.
That's a good point. Yeah, you're right. I don't... Man, if only Flint was here. He makes homes everywhere he goes.
I will allow him.
I don't know, but here's the thing.
allow him in. I will allow Exopanther in. I'm going to be specific on that one.
Okay, he says, thank you.
I'm going to look him up and down and say that probably offering him something to eat would not be helpful.
Boy, you're dark today.
I'm struggling with the concept of civility when it comes to the undead.
That's fair. I think dark humor.
He's walking his way up the stairs.
I'm going to grab his sleeve before he can.
He turns to you, his red eyes flare up. He says, do not touch me without invitation.
My friends sleep. I ask you to remain here. If you need something, I can fetch it. They must rest.
Says, you have my spell book.
Hyacinth has it.
Shit. I do.
It is greatly inconvenient for me to have to copy everything down again. I need it back.
I think the worst part about this is because it's like it's a fucking lich, and my only he's a lich, basically here to reclaim his lost spellbook, and my default response is okay, here you go.
Same.
Would you
That's
like a
basically what Basher's going through in his mind right now.
Can I
we
get
killed
you
him.
water or something?
We killed him, and here he is, and he's actually not as angry about it as I would expect.
I mean, we gave him his memory back, it seems.
I think we kickstarted it a little bit. I don't know. I'm fucking lost.
I am going to nod, and I'm going to ask him to describe it to me, because I didn't pay attention to what it was.
And I probably have a lot of books in there right now.
He says, wake your friend.
I'm going to take a moment, and then I will nod. I'm going to ask him to stay down here peacefully while I get her.
I'm
He
wondering,
doesn't
just
respond.
guessing, I don't know how much barter room we actually have right now.
To be fair, we did kill him once.
Yeah, but he only had, mirror images.
I am going to walk upstairs and hope I don't hear footsteps behind me.
He's just
You
floating.
don't.
Stinky ass dogs over here. This is so.
I'm going to walk upstairs, I'm going to pad over to Hyacinth, tap her, and put up a single finger to my lips.
Oh,
I'm gonna
So don't shit yourself, but
I didn't know you
Basic-
had lips.
Well, whatever I can say,
God
cover
damn
my
it.
teeth.
now you look creepy to me, Derek. Look what you did.
I'm gonna put a finger to my mouth then, and the universal shh sign.
I think maybe you just go shit.
Mentally, yes, but outwardly, he's staying calm for now.
Hyacinth is tense and gonna whisper what's going on.
The Lich. Grab your books. He wants it back. I don't know which it is. Let's avoid the fight. The book. Let's avoid the fight while we're all weak.
I'm gonna go get that real quick.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna dig up that book. I'm gonna hand that to you. I don't want to look at him.
I don't. This video confuses me. God damn it. This. You handed it off to me then.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna nod and say, let's hope he leaves. I'm gonna turn around and walk back.
I was gonna stare and hope I don't hear some explosions.
Staying as perfectly calm as I can manage.
I like to picture everyone else in the room is racked with horrendous nightmares right now.
More than usual.
Man, I don't have the proper vocabulary to describe how tense Bayshra is right now.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
It's just
I'm gonna walk down and hold out the book.
He takes the book back. He looks through it. He says, I'd like to speak to your friend.
I'm gonna ask what it's about. I have to be courteous to my friend's rest.
He chuckles to himself. He says, lizard folk, you sometimes find the mannerisms of other beings strange, unreadable, yes?
Yes.
That wasn't a question.
Sorry, that makes me laugh.
Well, it sounded like a question. It said yes at the end of it.
No, he's saying asking to speak
Okay, never mind.
to Hyacinth. That wasn't a question.
Yep, that was a morale check. You got it, boss. Getting it right now for you.
I will still be staring at wherever you left from.
Gonna walk back up. He needs to speak with you. I still desire no fight, but if worse comes to worst, do you like our odds?
Oh, I really hope it. Okay. I'm gonna go see Lich.
If he tries anything, we die together.
He says,
I hope not. You're the one that can bring me back.
he looks to you, says, I'd like you to take a walk with me.
Okay.
Poop your pants.
Lizard man says, Lizard man, you can come if you'd like. I know you fear what I will do to your friend.
Yeah. A lot of fear.
She is valuable. She has to remain alive.
He says, if I wanted to attack you, I would have come at this a much different way.
Yep.
The thought has crossed my mind.
He says, for starters, I wouldn't have knocked.
This place is strange. The customs are odd. I don't know what to expect of people here.
He takes his spell book and he lays it on the floor. He says, I'll be back for this. Would you watch over it for me? Petra, is it?
That's right.
Watch this for me. I'll be back. He notions for you to walk outside with him, Hyacinth.
Okay.
He's gonna be pushing his thumbs into your eyes. Don't take my stuff!
I need those.
It's okay if Witch's Sight. Wait.
No, I don't have Devil's Sight. It's different.
Yeah, Beishra can't sweat, or else he'd be sweating fucking bullets right now.
His tongue keeps flicking like crazy.
Tail knocking over things.
Hyacinth, he walks with you. He says, "You guys get like 30 to 40 feet away from the tower before he even starts speaking. It's a very tense, slow walk."
Yes.
Power.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
You made a deal with some entity or another to obtain it. Yes.
Yes.
You hear a voice from the shadows. Careful.
It's the best Three's Company episode I've ever seen.
He says, "You see, I may be a lich, but I'm not a greedy one. I like to share the secrets of power with any who are willing to take them. I understand why you took my book. Once you had bested me, you wanted to know the powers that I held within it. You wanted a little slice of that power for yourself. Just as you've made a dark deal with some force for slices of power that you wielded against me."
Also wasn't expecting you to come back. So?
Yeah.
A lot of surprises lately.
Yep.
My memory has returned, but unfortunately part of my condition means that it won't be long before it leaves me again. Maybe a year, maybe a decade. They're all the same to me. Someone needs to take my place and welcome visitors with open arms into the temple and help
Oh.
them understand the secrets inside. You, your friend there, blindly accepted gifts without knowing what they were. He had no guidance. Someone should guide them. You showed initiative, though stealing my things angered me. It also showed me your potential. I'd like you to, when your business is concluded with that monster, I would like you to...
Can't hear you, Uza. You're asleep.
I think you would do well to steward the Amber Temple once my mind leaves me again.
Oh, I don't know what to say to that. Oh,
You know, of all the things he came here for, I gotta tell you, job offer is not one on my list.
yep.
Fucking agreed.
Jeez, just I got nothing.
Yeah, that's something you guys missed finding out, but this is what he did. Like before his mind left, he was just like,
He was the fucking
Basic-
curator of that place.
yes.
Fucking just a librarian lich hanging out.
It's just like, come on. The dark secrets are here for any who want. Here, come. Let me show you what power awaits you.
Okay. Good God.
Jesus Christ. How you feeling, buddy?
Oh, sweaty.
So what is your answer to him? He stops walking, looks to you, and says,
I think the answer is fuck.
"Do you?" He sees the look on your face. He says, "You don't want power? You don't want knowledge?"
I can't say the offer isn't real tempting right now.
Who's having a nightmare right now?
He says, "If you're not up to the task, I'm sure one of your compatriots would be."
And now that nightmare becomes a wet dream for Uza.
Oh, you're probably not wrong. Because if all goes as planned, I don't know if I'll still be here once my business is concluded.
I see.
I mean, could tell you to think about it.
Says, "Well, if Strahd, I have no quarrel or problem with Strahd himself. This land may be locked away in its own space, but why escape from a place of power? Why would you need to leave? But I suspect if Strahd is killed, that this place will return once again to the land it once occupied. No one would no longer be trapped here. But rather, this would join its former place among other planes as another destination. If that happens, if you do defeat Strahd, that means the Amber Temple, which as it stands now receives scant visitors due to how remote it is, may welcome dozens or hundreds of power seekers and ambitious folk who understand that it's not, morality has no place in a man determining his own destiny."
Well, maybe one of them can help you with your memory.
Says, it's unlikely that I would find someone who is willing to do what you were willing to do, or your compatriots. And unfortunately, I don't know how long this clearness of memory will keep me. By the time another candidate comes by, my mind may already be gone, and I won't be able to steward them into the position like I could you.
Well, I could always come. I could always come visit after Strahd's dealt with, and see if I'm more open to it. Fuck is Calcifer?
The fire elemental.
Oh,
Mike's talking as all of his characters.
I just like to picture Uza sitting there just like in a reclined state. Just think he's having a bad dream? I don't know. Never seen him make that face before.
I think is he coming? Man, Strahd's doing weird dreams now. I don't know what that means.
That means he's noticing. Basically, he's reading you like in your facial expressions like a book.
Oh yeah, I'm probably not very subtle right now.
So you're just not interested. Are you not interested because you're scared of him, or are you not interested because, like,
I'm scared of my patron.
Ah, I see. He says,
I owe my patron everything.
He says, I understand if this causes you problems saying this, that you will do what you must. But you could be rid of them. You could have all the power you want and it would be yours, rather than borrowing from someone you were beholden to.
Not wrong.
I don't know. Our current set has been pretty good so far.
I choose to imagine.
And have
that
they
suddenly...
ever? Go ahead.
I choose to imagine suddenly there's just a bunch of crows and ravens just poking their heads out of trees and staring daggers at her.
Right out of my butt.
He says, have you ever been compelled to do something you didn't want to do?
Well, I had to go on this walk once. I'm sorry. I'm fucking up the
No, it's good. It's keeping me from pooping a little.
I don't know. That's. I'll be honest. That's a fucking tough call. This is a place where you could one day ascend. The secrets of Lichdom are fucking here. Like
that's icky.
Not if you need enough souls.
I may have done things I haven't exactly wanted to do.
I mean, you keep looking for humanoids to get souls from.
Yeah, but I want to do that. Listen, it's different, okay?
He says, bring my message to your friends. Ask them. See if any of them share in my values. I will know if you don't tell them.
Oh,
I will repeat things at them a lot.
He walks back with you and says, now, there is the question of what do we do about you killing me and stealing my spellbook?
Hey, it was borrowed
No.
and Hyacinth was the one who took it, to be honest.
You guys get back to the tower. He opens the door. Basher, are you still standing guard over his spellbook?
He's crouched over it like a dog.
I would have moved the book back near the fireplace, and I'm just standing next to it with the spear raised because I have no idea what's coming through that goddamn door.
It's Exothanther walks through.
Please don't skewer me.
As a bat.
He says, "Thank you for watching my spellbook for me."
I'm gonna lower the spear and gather it up for him.
He says, You offered me something to eat earlier, Wizard Man, is that right? I think that would be fine repayment for the pain you've caused me. A soul.
That's where I thought he was going.
I'm gonna stare at him and say that's not mine to give. I deal usually more in flesh.
You provide me the flesh, and I'll take the soul from it. You can even keep the flesh to eat yourself. So, by this time tomorrow, then.
Am I still there?
Yeah, you walked in.
Okay.
Oh, damn! Damn! I'm really sad we didn't kill his butler, Strahd. We killed Strahd's butler. Fucking walk his ass over.
I mean, we could probably go drag that corpse back if it's still here.
Exothanther just begins walking out.
Wake me up. I have a solution to this. I don't like it, but I'll give him fennel.
I say, wake me up. I have a solution to this. Die!
I am going to look at Hyacinth fucking white knuckle grip on the spear. And first, I'm gonna ask him, well, do we feed the skeleton or not? And secondly, what was that talk about?
Wasn't expecting a job offer.
What?
You guys didn't give Exothanther a chance.
I just picture I come staggering downstairs with a yawn. Sorry, I was too erect. I couldn't sleep.
To be fair, he did overhear us conspiring to kill him and then attacked us. He didn't give us a chance, all right?
Esmeralda.
Yeah, he heard us planning his attack. I don't think we have the high ground.
Listen.
Look, to be fair, he's also still a lich. We could always fall back on that if we wanted to, as just like, look, there's some fucking lions and this is mine. But we definitely had some, we really ought to kill him, right? Right?
But he's awfully polite for a lich.
I mean, he's the only lich we've ever met, so...
True.
Maybe all liches are that polite.
He's also one of the nicest things we've met, and that's
he only
weird.
wants food.
Wow, are we really lowering the bar right now?
Listen, there are many people we dislike.
I like to picture.
Oh my god, guys. This might be Beisha's actual turn to evil, but he is suddenly thinking about feeding him fucking Lady Wachter.
Oh man, that'd be good. Or that one Vistani that Uza hates.
No.
But we're kind of bros, and that'd be weird. So I don't
Never
think
like us. We'll never be friends.
Yeah.
And Uza's doesn't.
We can't.
Hyacinth, make me a morale check.
You gotta do a 1d2 like I do, or what?
Make me just roll a d20. From Hyacinth. And Beishra, you probably have to make one too.
1d2.
For disadvantage.
Okay. This was... Yeah, Beishra, make a normal one. Okay, Beishra, you made it. Hyacinth, you did not. Hyacinth, you're not sleeping tonight.
I mean, thankfully she slept a little bit, so...
Enough to get rid of that.
Like again, I picture Strahd appears like 20 minutes later, and is like, "You dare assault my castle?" We just turn around. Not tonight. We got some serious shit to think about.
Basically, what that means practically, gameplay for you, is that the next time you sleep is going to, like, you're going to hit a second level of exhaustion as you go to sleep, and then sleep that second level of exhaustion off. So you're just going to carry exhaustion forward with you, which sucks. But, like, after that, especially considering, like...
Just immediately like, oh, my...
I honestly, I
wonder if he has the same problem I do of trying to find some fucking souls around here. We're gonna start feeding him people, and they're not gonna have souls, and it's gonna suck.
I genuinely feel bad for Hyacinth here, because I don't know about you, I can never sleep the night before a new job, and
fuck you.
I think we'll definitely, like, we're game to talk, but that's probably a good cut point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just again, one of those moments whenever like the fucking big bad could show up, and you genuinely want to put a finger up and go, "Not right now." Just dealing with them.
Didn't give Exopanther a chance, man. He's not a bad guy.
I mean,
listen,
he's not a good guy.
You offered him food, Beishra. This is on you.
Yeah. Again, but like for all we know, he could have been extracting payment in organs as his original plan. Like,
yeah, the second he wondered how to punish us or whatever for her killing him, like, oh no, some be soul shit. Oh no. And then I'm not even gonna attempt to like argue with him about it. It's like, I don't got anything to stand on regarding that. All I know is I'm definitely not doing anything that's betraying my patron. I can't. Number one, not doing that.
Fucking hell, man.
The way Beishra sees it is this. We could either attack a fully cognizant Lich, which might go far more poorly than the first fight.
A one whose spellbook we gave back.
Yeah, I was about to say, fair warning. We sort of glossed over this because he's just a Lich, but him reclaiming his spellbook made this, if we decide to fight, way fucking harder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's got his spellbook back. He's got his memory back. He is fully aware. He knows what we can do.
Also, if we fight him, he'll probably just come back. And then maybe not be so polite.
Did not do that right.
Yeah, too bad the bone doesn't bypass the fucking phylactery thing.
No. I mean, it's powerful, but geez, trying to, like, Lich immortality is fucking hard to circumvent.
I just like the imagery of beating a skeleton man with a bone until he explodes.
Maybe that new lady knows something about a Lich. Casimir's sister.
Yeah, she had a slight interest in that one stone. I don't know if she was able to glean information. We didn't press her about it. Because if she was, that raises some questions about her alignment.
So yeah, Hyacinth. Yeah, we got some discussions to go to before we break this to the party.
Yeah.
Are you telling them?
Oh, I gotta.
Well, yeah, Beishra is not. It takes too much energy to lie and keep up the lies.
Also, he'll know.
Yeah.
He said he'll know, and I don't want to test that.
Now the question is, where do we draw the line on feeding in this particular scenario, innocent, despite how much of a dickbag they are, to a monster?
I'm not awake yet, but I'm serious. I have a mouse in my backpack.
I don't think a mouse soul is gonna be as...
For a humanoid soul, he just said a soul.
Also, I'm not... That's mean.
I know. It's better than a humanoid.
I'm picturing like, wow, I didn't know you were an inhuman monster. A mouse? How dare you, sir?
Wait. That little girl owes her life to us because Beishra saved her.
I'm not...
That's some moral event horizon shit.
That is eviler than many things.
What I'm saying is mouse or
Here's an idea. Lady Wachter.
I still like that.
I still like that too, but still.
I
I
don't
will
know.
happily
I'm gonna give you
break
guys
into
some-
their manor and take that bitch out of a fucking window.
I'm going to go ahead and say this right out of the gate. There's no universe Uza will ever be comfortable sacrificing even the most sinister of souls to a lich.
That is fair.
And I'm announcing that now because it's a hard line for him. But if he also doesn't have any better solutions, he is 100% not helping.
If we are in the castle
Hyacinth.
this time tomorrow, do you think he'll come into the castle after us? We're just gonna camp
Hyacinth.
outside waiting.
Either way, it's
Hyacinth,
horrifying.
you have the strangest phenomena happen to you.
Poop a little.
You have a new spell.
Oh.
I am scared.
It is a cantrip. One action, verbal and somatic. Touch.
Extract soul.
No, detect soul.
Oh,
You now have the ability as a cantrip to touch any creature and determine if it possesses a soul.
Oh, that's gonna bring up a lot of weird.
Piss off Uza. Use it on
touch
Chrysor.
me now! Do I have a soul?
Use it on Chrysor.
Use it
Seriously,
on me.
I need to know this.
You glean no information about the creature's alignment. You glean no information other than does it have a soul, yes or no?
Use it on the
Use it
shield
on me, buddy. Come on, use it on me.
What school is this?
Probably necromancy.
Necromancy.
If it was anything else, that'd be weird to me.
Divination. That makes sense.
Assuming the duration is instant.
Yes.
It's eternal, like the soul they may not have.
You have to give him a shoulder rub for an hour, though.
You're just tapping everybody on the back. Hey, what's up, bro? Da, da, da. Good to see you. Hey, what's up? Da, 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 da. Okay. Ooh, I like you. I'll be back.
Oh my god, we have to hit Strahd with it. So many questions! So many probability stacks!
Hey, guess what? If you could finally get the fucking reagents to summon your familiar, you could use that through your familiar.
True.
Cool.
True.
Quick.
So you could have a frog familiar that you just huck at people.
Hey.
Why though?
Oh man, I'm the I'm all about the Raven Queen. I'm just putting souls and stuff and just hit frog. This is my frog.
Listen,
Would you like to give him a kiss?
I'll tell you have a soul or not.
Would you like to touch this frog and cause it constant pain? Because that's what happens when you touch a frog with your filthy, oily hands.
All right.
That's
Thanks for playing. Thanks
Man,
for D&D, guys. This was a game.
This game
It
keeps
sure
getting weirder and weirder,
was.
and I don't know where it's gonna go, but that's great.
now I'm going to sleep.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Oh, good
Next-
time.
next-
Good night,
Next
everyone.
week is gonna be crazy.
Yep.
Yes.
Are we playing next week?
Thanks for
Is it
joining.
we?
confirmed yet?
We'll see. We'll